live and you have no choice about it.
Hi, here I am.
Hi. Hi, sorry, we're going live from my phone, so hang tight.
Is there a link for me to post
Yes,
I have it.
Okay.
I'm watching myself stand here on my phone.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to make this work right.
Hold on, I'm going to Facebook. Buttons are to click to get to the
Oh, really? The orientation's locked that way? Oh, come on.
Start it.
No. Okay, hold on, everybody. I'm having issues. Yeah, I know. Hold on. All right, things are gonna happen and go Blake for a second. Hold on a second.
Just hear you huffing and puffing.
We can't use this.
What do you need? You need some sort of
Just to start to
grabber?
Hi.
I have no chat. I don't know if anybody's here, but hello, happy Friday. We're doing the thing. Dan's computer is still being a jerk. It's not going to work. We're on Dan's phone, as you can tell by the lack of steady stabilization. But I'm here. I'm making fruit-filled oatmeal bars. It's hot. It's still 96 degrees. The air's on high.
You can figure out a way to get to the chat. You can do this.
Hold on. Alexa, stop.
If it's an electrical item, if it's a electrical item, it hates me today. My phone's not working right. The Alexa's being weird. All right, we got this. Hold on, everybody. Hello, I know. Hi, everybody. We can't see a chat. Everybody, hang tight. All right, let me.
I'm trying to get to chat.
All right, let me go grab this other device. Phone's turning off. Okay, hold on. I'm setting this here, and I'm gonna go get the tripod.
Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to. We're logged into Dan's, and I don't know how to get the chat up because I'm on the back end stuff. No, that's it. That's not it. It's not ice cream books.
What's wrong?
I'm on your back end. Okay. Can I just go to my profile?
No, can I have
or?
a mouse, please?
That would have been helpful. Just there.
We got this, guys.
This is the old one. The other one was just there and I clicked on it. You're just going to the back end, like, details.
No. We have to do this studio.
My volume. Can you hear me, or is my volume good or bad? I'm flashing. Does that mean I'm not on?
You're probably not on.
Anytime.
Oh, I can hear the little birdies out there waiting for their food.
Yes, we are working on the volume. I don't know if we're just on
Yeah,
the phone volume, but Dan's figuring it out.
Yes, everybody.
Yeah, there is something we can do about the volume. We have microphones. It'll be good. Short Dolphin is baking with us tonight. Here.
Is the audio any better?
Is the audio any better? Beer and Bug, are you driving? Oh, think on my the pig one mic is working. What'd you call me? That's better. Okay, I'm not flashing. You can hear me. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Short Dolphin, I see you're baking along. Are you baking this recipe? By the way, There's Big Brother stuff going on tonight. We're hard out at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Just so you guys know. A heat wave coming to Michigan next week. Oh, you can have it. It's been in the hundreds this week and it's brutal. Yes, Dan's, I think my phone had a stroke. Dan's computer is still being difficult. We're playing the game of replace this, replace that. Did that help? Nope, still issues. So we cannot stream from the computer, which means, unfortunately, the RFS Racing Hot Wheels night that we postponed last month to this month is probably postponed until next month, because that cannot be done from the phone because it's a multicam thing and it's just, there's no way to set that one up. And we don't want to skip the call-in Dantix. Next week there's no shows. Let me pull up the calendar just to hopefully you guys all saw it. Did you post it on YouTube, Dan? Do you remember?
I do not remember.
Fair enough.
Why not?
Okay, so theoretically, no show tomorrow, no show next weekend because Dan's going to be hanging out with Jess. And then on the 25th, we're doing a call-in episode. So theoretically, on the 1st of August will be RFS Racing. That should be the plan, because that would be the next Saturday. I don't want to skip the call-in. So sorry for everybody who's been waiting for their car to race.
It's been 3 days of troubleshooting.
Yeah, Dan's been dealing with this for weeks. Oh, Tog, he didn't think about turning it off and on again. It turns itself off.
It turns itself off.
Says, yes, I am making this recipe. What are you doing tomorrow then? Hopefully Dan can get...
Nothing.
He's got to use the laptop to edit videos because he's behind on stuff he needs to do. Usually he works extra, like to get ahead before he travels anywhere, even if it is to Jess's house, but he hasn't been able to do that. So tomorrow and tonight, I think, because you didn't have time to do it today, you were out doing stuff, huh? Tonight and tomorrow, he should be getting everything set up on the laptop so he can edit on that and then take it with him when he leaves Monday at the crack of dawn. Oh, no, Tog, I get it. Our first solution is to toggle the O&O OFF differential, because sometimes that works. I had to teach that to my old man because he came in to work talking about, my phone's not working. And I'm like, did you try turning it off and back on again? And he just looked at me and I turned it off and back on and then it was working. Why did that work? Don't know. Sometimes it just works. It just needs a reset. Can't tell you. Pop's procedure went well today. That is fabulous, Hannah. But then I see, and unfortunately, it's not going to help the issue with his hip like we had hoped. Got to figure that out at some point. But the important thing is today went well. That's fabulous. I love it. Give Dad our love. I don't remember what his procedure was, but I'm glad that it went well. It's always scary, like going in for surgeries and stuff. Sally baked these earlier today. They're delicious. Fabulous. What filling did you use? I don't see if Short Dolphin replied, what are you using? So they had, I did post in the comments on Facebook. I don't even post this on Instagram. It's been a week. I did post in the comments all the different fillings that they suggest, and it does say you can use a can of pie filling. So basically you can use anything. I saw variations of this recipe where they said you could use jam, but they also said like 3/4 of a cup, but 21 ounces, which is the size of a can of pie filling, is like 2.5 cups. So I don't really know how that translates, but theoretically you could use this for, or with some sort of jam or jelly. Liquidium's out of his cone. Hooray! How are you feeling? Jojo might have to have elbow surgery. It's a tendon. Boo! Sally used a triple berry jam. Yum. I allowed Dan to pick his filling that he wanted, and he chose cherry pie filling. So that's what we're going with. They had peach, which sounded good as well, but Dan wanted cherry. Huh? Last time I saw it, it was over there. Your phone? We're streaming with it, remember? You can't text anybody for the next like 2 hours.
That's fine.
Do you want to use mine?
No, I don't care.
You could be like, this is Dan from Crystal's phone. A musical guru had a full knee replacement surgery last month and recovery is going great. Fabulous. I hear like these days knee replacements and like hip replacements and stuff, you're good to go. My boss's wife had not a full knee replacement, but she had some like stuff replaced and stuff, and they sent her home the same day she was up and walking around. So apparently that stuff is pretty dialed in. Shame we couldn't do like an art night or a Pictionary night tomorrow instead of racing. We talked about possibly doing something else, but Dan is so far behind on everything, and he has a plane ticket for like the crack of dawn on Monday. So unfortunately, he's got to get caught up and get everything prepared. So I hate to do it. Like, we've been doing a lot of like canceling and just hangouts and stuff lately. But like, we're here, we're chatting. Feeling well, still pretty sore. Yeah, take it easy, friend. I assume like you don't have to go to work and stuff, right? You're still on like some sort of disability stuff. And JoJo counting down 25 more years till they could have knee replacement surgery. Me too. All right, let's get to this because I know nobody here cares, but Big Brother started last night. Live feeds start tonight. We got to find out at 8 p.m. who the last house guest arriving in the house is. And I love you guys, but I got to go. So let's do this. We're going to combine our dry ingredients. I don't know if my butter... Did I leave my butter outside? Can you come say hi so I can go fetch my butter that I'm pretty sure I left outside?
Outside where?
Oh, to soften outside on the porch. Oh no, I left it by the door. I brought it in and I set it down. I got distracted.
Oh, okay.
I didn't take out butter earlier, so here it is. Yeah, I took another week off, no work until the 20th, and my work is on fire, so very excited to go back. Oh, you couldn't get more than that. You left butter outside in this heat? Yes! How do you think I was going to soften it when I took it out of the fridge 10 minutes ago? What do you want from me? No, like I said, we can't do anything tomorrow. Dan's got to prep stuff, so no show tomorrow. Sorry, guys. Are you not seeing my comments? I do see your comments. I'm using strawberry preserves. Yeah, sorry, I jump around and then I scroll up, so I'm not always current with the comments. So let me know how it turns out with using a preserve versus the pie filling. You could make toast just putting bread on the cement. Probably. We did make cookies in my car 2 years ago on 4th of July. All right. Do you need to go take a shower?
Do I look like it?
You do. You look like just, I don't know the word for it. Like you need to go reset.
I want shower number 3.
Yes. Yeah, the outside of this is squishy, but the inside is still pretty hard. The chill, I figured out how to, I think that means beg me for scritches. Oh, I saw you posted about that, but I don't think I commented on anything. Okay, let's do this. Flour, oats, brown sugar, and baking soda, which my uncle so kindly pointed out my spelling error in my recipe, even though I checked the spelling like 5 times, and I still spelled baking wrong. Baking, for my baking show, I spelled it wrong. I'm winning. Go shower, Dan, I got this. Dan did a bunch of stuff today. He got my car washed, he got me new tires, ran a whole bunch of errands, mailed some packages to my niece and nephew. Apparently they're, at least my niece is sad that she doesn't get any mail. So I bought them some fun books and made some packages and sent them out to them today, but Dan had to do the sending because I had to work. So yeah, he ran a bunch of errands and recharged my air conditioning, which worked really well on my way home from work. So that was nice. Okay, let's see. A cup of flour, a cup of oats, 2/3 cup brown sugar. There's Dan.
It's odd with no monitor out. I can get you a live view of you. It'll just be like delayed.
I know what I look like. I actually prefer not to have to look at myself while I'm live streaming. I don't know how I'm framed or anything, but I trust that you know what you're doing. All right. So we're not going to grind these up. I usually like when I make my oatmeal cookies, I grind them up in the food processor. We're going to skip that step. We're going to try it exactly as the recipe's written and see what's going on here. I'm going to do this first. Then I can pour the oats into the measuring cup and not have to use 2. Okay, flour, oats. These ones are the small oats anyway, so it should be fine. Make sure you use the quick oats. I don't know what the difference is, but these are better. Dan looks like he's been digging through electronic dust. No, he's actually waved the white flag at this point. We're down to, it's probably the motherboard. he can't get it locally, but like we talked last night, do we just go buy it? Like let's go to the store and let's go get it. He has to order it online, and because he leaves Monday morning, there's not even enough time if he had ordered it last night for it to get here, for him to dismantle everything again, get it in there, hope everything works right, because if there's any sort of problems, he would have to be back at it. But like I said, he's got to prep this computer, this laptop here, which is like his backup travel editing machine. He's got to get this all ready and loaded up with the stuff that he needs to be able to do that. So, no, I think this was supposed to be 2/3, and I just did 1/3. You can't find your 1/3 measuring cup. Boo. Oh, I think Dan made my chat smaller. Oh, there we go. Much better. So yeah, there's just not enough time to do a show, to replace the motherboard and do all the things. So I imagine he'll probably get that ordered before he leaves or while he's gone, so that when he comes back, he can get everything going. That's the plan, hopefully. The joys of being a creator. Yeah, the stress and the pressure for sure. It's a lot. And like we're here to hang out with you guys, and we've done so many just like phone hangouts lately that we wanted to do something planned and scheduled. Can I use something else equal to 1/3? You're gonna have to Google that. I don't know off the top of my head. Wait, I have a thing in here. Does it tell me? 1/3 of a cup is 16 tablespoons. No, teaspoons. Oh, hold on. I don't have my glasses on, and I'm old like that now. Yes, 16 teaspoons, or 5 tablespoons. 5 tablespoons, Short Dolphin. Sorry, I hope I didn't blind you guys with my old people flashlight. Hello, Auntie Ange. Just eyeball 1/3 of a cup measurer. It's baking, you can't do that. Sue says 6 tablespoons. Oh, I would Google it. Google it to be sure, because this says 5, Sue says 6. I don't know. 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. I need my glasses. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment. I always forget to wear them at home because I take them home to drive. I take them off to drive home from work so I can wear my sunglasses, and then I just forget to put them on and I can't see at home. I posted in the Discord about the live stream tomorrow. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, what am I doing? We're going to cut the butter into this. So let me kind of stir this up. Oh, look what yum. If I talk amongst myself, there will be dirty thoughts. Well, shoot. I don't know what to say to that. Foxy Koala, by the way, been posting lots of encouraging, inspiring words in the Discord. So thank you for that. We need that. There's a lot of not great things going on in the world right now. So I appreciate that you're going in there and posting some positivity for everybody to start their day with. That's awesome of you. And thank you again to Hannah and Radical Gaming Nerd. I did make a post about it, but they boosted the server, so we will be able to make some emojis in there, you know, as soon as we have time after the motherboard's replaced and everything else. So appreciate you guys. And thanks to everybody who's participating. I do the question of the day and the song of the day just to kind of encourage some discussion. And I know some are better than others. Not people, questions. Some questions, some song prompts, like today's are the one I'm going to post. I try to post them at night so that like, if I don't post it at night before I go to bed, I'm going to get up in the morning, I'm going to go to work. You guys on the East Coast are 3 hours later, so by the time I get to work, it's already like 11 o'clock. Okay, like 11:15. And it's going to be halfway through your day. So I try to post them at night. Hopefully nobody's too annoyed by notifications. If you are, that's your phone. Silence your notifications. I don't know what to tell you about that. So yeah, hopefully I'm not annoying anybody with that. But the one that I'll post tonight is your favorite Sondheim song. And I looked and I was like, oh, I don't know these. I think it's from like plays and stuff, musicals. I don't know that stuff. Let me. Sorry, I gotta make the chat bigger because I'm old. Oh, Hannah, how is the art that you did on a shirt? Like, what is the What is it? Where is it? How is it on a shirt? I forgot to post my summer song, BRB. All I could think of, somebody posted some Miley Cyrus song, and I'm like, yeah, there's the songs that are like written to be summer anthems. I get it. I don't really have that. I guess maybe when I was younger, like a song would come out and that would be like the song I listened to all summer. But like I posted, I've just been listening to The Cure a lot lately. I had heard they were going to tour this year, and they did, but not in America because it's all a dumpster fire and they don't want to come here. So I want to see them. Really want to see The Cure. When I was like 13 or 14, a friend of mine got tickets to The Cure and we were going to go see The Cure. And then like the day before she was like, oh, I'm going to take this boy with me instead. And I didn't get to go see The Cure, and I've never seen The Cure, and I'm really sad about that. Ooh, Summer of '69, that's a good one. Brain Gap asked me to design something based on a small piece of fan art I did, and now it's a shirt. That's fabulous. Like sold on his website. I love that for you. Okay, let me figure out where my pastry cutter is. Oh, please be in here. Yes. If it wasn't in here, it was going to be in the drawer that the computer's on, that there's too much stuff to get to it. Yep, my Discord notification's going off between 2 to 3 a.m. Sorry. I do it earlier, but I forget until I go to bed, and I'm like, oh, let me post those things and a cat picture, because I don't remember. I'm doing things. I'm just busy. It's always something. Even last night, I didn't pay that much attention to the Big Brother premiere, which doesn't matter. Like the first night's whatever. That's just gimmicky. Because I was doing stuff. I was making the recipe card that I forgot to make and everything else. Oh, Tog, what are you talking about? The neon turned out real good. That meat pie was inspired. Oh, are we talking about Brain Gap stuff? I have no context, so I don't know. Had to do really manual steering to get home. Oh, did your power steering go out? I feel for you. However, I grew up driving a 66 Mustang where power steering did not exist. And it was like, I had big arm muscles in high school. But I know that like cars that have power steering are significantly harder to steer without the power steering. So that's brutal. Auntie Ange truly appreciates and adores each and every cat picture. Thanks. Scott, you shut your mouth. No blasphemy about Big Brother. Although last night on Reddit, after what they did, somebody said, like, I can't tell anybody in real life that I watched the show. It was really cheesy. It was bad, but yeah, I don't care. Dan got me into it like the first year we lived together. Season, let's see, they're on 28. It must have been season 6 came on. And he was like, hey, check out this show I've been watching. And it wasn't on my radar. Before Dan and I dated, I didn't really watch TV. Like I worked and went to school and like did stuff, and I didn't watch TV. And then when we moved in together, he had, it wasn't DirecTV, but it was like a satellite dish, and it had like all the channels. And I was like, oh my God, I can watch all the things like from before. And then I did.
It was called basic cable.
No, you had the satellite that had like all the channels.
Is that where I went outside and I held the satellite up? And then after a while, I was like,
you were a little zapped.
Remember I came in and I'm like, I feel like I've had like some sort of like low level shock therapy.
You got beer breath.
Yeah, I'll grab my microphone. Hold on.
Liz says, I wish I could have taken part in Calling Dan Takes, but I was not available. I hope to take part next time. Yeah, absolutely. It'll be in 2 weeks.
What? Okay.
Yeah, 25th, I think it was. We're going to do one monthly. It's a lot easier for me than doing the answer in the chat, but I know a lot of people don't want to call in, and the answer in the chat is better and more people can participate. But yeah, we'll be doing a call. As long as you guys call in, as long as people are willing to call in, we'll keep doing it, because that was part of why we made the move, and discovering Max and StreamSmart, because we wanted something that, so many people would watch Dantics call in, but very few would actually participate. And we got to the point where we were just cycling through like Mouse Queen, Hannah, Chris and Amanda, Brittany, and then back to the top again. Thank you, Uncle Yukon. Yes, the 25th. The link I posted is the shirt I designed. Yes, I can't. You'll have to post a link maybe in the Discord, because I can't. I'm not tempting the electronic gods by clicking on anything right now. I like calling in. My brain was fried last time. No worries. Give it a try next time. It's also a lot of pressure, like 5 seconds to answer when you're hoping you can understand the question because you're not reading it, and Dan is. All right, so we're doing this until it resembles coarse crumbs. If you don't have one of these pastry cutters, you can use like a strong fork. Electrical out, talked to 2 dealerships and mechanic. First appointment Tuesday, second Wednesday. When my battery died, everything electrical died. Oh, I do not miss having car troubles. We're getting there. My car's 11 years old, so I'm sure at some point, you know, they aren't built like they used to be. At some point, it might be easier to just get that Mustang fixed up. It's in the creation corner on Discord. Fabulous. I will check that out, but I'm trying to get through this because I got a hard out at 8. I got Big Brother to watch.
Hey, little fluffers. Hey, everybody. Happy Friday.
Do you feel better?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, much better.
And then electricity struck Dan, and that's how he got the hawk. I think the wife still watches America's Got Talent. See, we all have our guilty pleasures. I watched Survivor and The Traitors, but honestly, hated Big Brothers. Oh, Shannon, we are now, we just started season 3 of The Traitors, but Big Brother started, so we're never going to finish that until September.
I can't tell if I'm in frame, but it doesn't matter. You guys, I don't want to see.
You know what we look like.
You know what we look like. Hi, hello.
Yeah, Traitors is interesting. It's very interesting to see people that we know from other shows and how they act differently.
It's boring. It's so much talking, and like they don't do anything. They just talk.
The 3rd season, everybody's catty. We're I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 episodes in, something like that, and they are much more catty than they are on the other seasons.
Hi, little marshmallow. How's it going?
Yeah, Uncle Yukon, if you pop the hood of my Mustang, like, you can see the ground. You can get to every part in there. It's easy to fix. It's a puzzle. It's A, then B, then C, then D. I popped the hood on my 2015 Honda, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't know what's happening. What made you come up with this recipe tonight? I've never made these kind of bars. Can you see? I don't know if I'm in frame. This cookbook. I enjoy making bars because, like, cookies and cookie bars are my favorite. But cookies, you gotta like form each individual one and put it in there. Cookie bars, you just make it once and then you cut it up. So I really enjoy making bars. So I just flipped through the cookbook till I found something that looked good. I gotta pick something, and this year we're sticking to the cookbook because AI has ruined online recipes. It takes entirely too much time and effort to research whether a recipe is legitimate or not. Although there are some well-known recipe sites. I was looking at Sally's Baking Addiction, I think it's called. And there's a handful of recipe sites out there that are established that you can trust their recipes and that they're, you know, vetting the recipes.
Did you rename the cat to Marshmallow? You may call the cat whatever you want. That like, it could be a fluffy cloud. It could be a marshmallow. It could be.
She doesn't really
fluffy
have a name.
It's just my little
she's
fluff.
Just got like nicknames.
It's my little sweetheart. She's sweet when she's not being mean.
Yeah.
But she's sweet. She lays by me every day. It's this and that, which she's still a punk.
Greg wants to know if this is a new cookbook. Yes and no. So back in the day, there was the red and white one, and that's from like the 70s or something, and it has all like the old recipes. This is the newer version.
Do you also have the red and white one?
I do also have the red and white one.
We're never used to not having to yell, are we?
Oh, am I yelling? Am I too loud?
You're not, because it does it for us. But apparently we're supposed to be just talking like this. But like, it's been 17 years of this, so I can't not project my voice.
That's fair. There was some sort of something in this one where
she's holding the book that she's holding this very book. Do we
she's
also
holding
have
the red and white one? We do.
Or do we also decide that, yeah, okay, everybody's got the red one?
Yeah, the red one's from back in the day.
And then
your mom probably has it if you don't.
And you reordered the pink one on the show for something. Or like, what was the story behind this?
Back before we even did a cooking show.
Before we did it, you ordered this one. Okay.
I think for my birthday one year. Like, the red version is what I learned to cook on. That's what my mom had. My mom had a handful of cookbooks, but, you know, I wasn't trying to make microwave meatloaf. So this was the good go-to one, the red version. Yeah, Sally says I have the red and white. A lot of the recipes are in both, but then there's also new stuff in here. Things have been updated. It's just an updated version.
I don't have any cookbooks. It's okay. Don't have any cookbooks. Have one of those recipe books Crystal has. And along your journeys, when you find something that you like, put it in your recipe book, and then that's your own cookbook. If you want ideas on how to make stuff, books are fine. I mean, you can find them cheap everywhere, like at like the Goodwill and stuff.
Yes. I got the joy of cooking at a library book sale once. So
Okay,
library book sales are
a
good place to check.
But also make your own with the blank recipe book.
Yeah. Hold on.
You're fine.
This one's from 2005. The other one,
okay.
this is the 12th edition, so it's same but different. It's the updated version, but it says America's #1 cookbook since 1930. So that red and white one has existed for a while. This is just the more modern, 21st century one.
Right.
The thing that Dan's talking about is I got this, and there's 100 different versions of them. I got this online that I write the recipes that I've made that I like. I just write down in here. So I know, like, if they disappear from the internet, then there it is. I have it, no matter what.
We sent one to Jess a long time ago, and she actually uses it.
Oh,
one time I was handing out. We were in the office room, and then she's like, "Look, I actually put stuff in it."
I'm that's fabulous. Right. I sent one to Terry, I think, for her birthday. Not one of these.
I think her dog ate it.
Probably.
That's the recipe.
Her dog eats everything.
The dog's recipe was one cookbook. But I'm sure Greg has got it. Greg's got grandma vibes without being a grandma. Like
a little bit.
He does the knitting. He knows how to like make quilts. He also knows how to like, and then like he knows how to like, he likes the cookbooks and stuff like that.
I told you, if you're ever done with me, I'm gonna go hang out with Greg.
With Greg,
he's my people.
You can. That's where I was going to hang out with.
Well,
that's where I was going.
Looks like we're gonna have to share custody.
That's where I was going when I was done with you. But
you don't like any of those things. You just like people that do those things.
Yeah, but Greg and I get along really well.
That's fabulous.
So
stop. You cannot come over here. There's nothing here.
We got this like Laurel and Hardy vibe going.
All right, hold on. I'm behind on chat.
All right.
Make sure to watch Traders UK and New Zealand, and I think Canada's starting. Yes, unfortunately, it's Big Brother season. So we've got Big Brother, then Big Brother. I think Australia comes next, and then UK. Then I can get back to Traders.
So that takes us through the end of the year because we have like the VPNs, and then Crystal will come home and watch Big Brother UK and Big Brother Australia sometimes with boomerang probes.
No, that's Survivor.
Australia.
Yeah. Yes, we'll definitely.
Which we finished. We're all caught up on Survivor now.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
We watched all the Survivors.
It is, and I heard you talk about the quote of like, "Dang, dude, I don't tell anybody we watch this stuff." And it's
just Big Brother.
It is just on. We have such an open floor plan at the house. It's just on why I'm.
It's our background noise when we're doing other things.
Dogs videos.
We did 2 seasons of Traders over the holiday weekend because I spent 2 days in the kitchen. Oh, let me show you guys. I did.
You're never getting out of here at 8 o'clock.
I'm leaving whether they're done or not.
You just watched the replay.
Hey, stop. I don't know if she's in frame. Rizzo keeps trying to come onto the counter like mooch style really badly.
Here, I can move my phone a little bit.
Yeah, there's not even anything for her. It's oats. Come on, you don't want that.
We're using the laptop for chat.
Short Dolphin says my arm is tired. I'm guessing you don't have a pastry cutter or you're just going at it hard. Oh, I need to come over here so I can see if I'm in frame because I'm gonna show you guys. Unlock it.
I could turn my computer on and bring it up, but my computer stays on for about 15 to 18 minutes at a time before it just powers off.
So I did meal prep for Blake and then vacuum packed all of it. And then he came over and got it because the fridge was literally exploding. When you would open it, like stuff would just fall out of it. So there's pasta, there's chicken, there's broccoli, there's carrots, there's rice, there's mashed potatoes.
It was nice.
3 different kinds of chicken because there's sweet and sour there too. There's all kinds of stuff. So he was happy. He went home with a big old box of food.
I felt bad because you spent your 3-day 4th of July weekend during 4th of July weekend that we had no plans, cooking like all day. But we're all, like I said, we have a big open floor plan. We're all just kind of hanging out, doing stuff.
What was I going to do? Sit on the couch?
I don't know what I was doing. I was working on the computer. But oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Like last night I had like sweet and sour chicken and like some broccoli, which tastes different after you freeze it.
That's my kid. I enjoy like feeding my kid and he doesn't stay here much anymore. So it was nice to he bought all the food. He provides the ingredients and I just do the labor and then he leaves some food here for Dan to eat too. So yeah, I don't mind doing it. It was a lot of work for sure. It was exhausting. My feet and my legs hurt from standing all weekend, but it was nice to be able to provide my kid with food. He said that's all he's eating anymore. And breakfast burritos. I did breakfast burritos too. So he gets up and he pops out something out of the freezer and heats it up and that's his food. RFS Dan. Right, where was I? Oh, Afriel says my hair looks awesome. Thanks, friend. I'm dialing it in. Every day is different, but I'm working on it. Cyberhusky, I do see that you're here, and then it's been a week. Sending some love, friend. I hope you're hanging in there.
Hi, friend. No. Stupid controller.
Greg says, I got most of my cookbooks at garage sales. Yeah, absolutely. Garage sale, book sales, thrift stores, wherever you can find them. Stop. If they still did newspapers, you could have clipped the recipes from there. My dad had an entire dresser drawer full of clips from newspapers.
They did do that.
I have very few things from after my dad passed because he was a semi-hoarder and I didn't want most of his junk, but I do have a little recipe box with a bunch of like clipped and 3x5 card recipes from him. The Joy of Cooking was actually very controversial. The author did not test over half the recipes and she was swindled by her publisher. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I don't even know if I've ever made anything out of it. I bought it because my high school boyfriend's mom, who kind of like, I had been baking before that, but she was really into baking and that kind of inspired me to bake more. That's the cookbook she had. So I saw it and was like, oh, it's like $2. I'm going to buy this. It's like memories. It's nostalgic. I need to preheat my oven. So let me get that going.
Make sure there's nothing in there.
I did.
Look, Crystal, I got us up on the TV. The phone looks good.
Fabulous.
All right. Here, I'm going to turn the volume up for just a second. You might hear an echo. I want to hear if
Hannah,
okay.
not a throuple. I did see Liquidium said, what did I miss? We walked back inside and hear Crystal talking about splitting and who gets custody. If things ever don't work out with Dan, I'm going to go hang out with Greg. He doesn't have to be my boyfriend or anything. Like, if he's not into that, that's fine. I just want to, like, hang out and, like, make things with him. Can we, like, crochet and bake together? Oh, Todd, yeah, one of the things he replaced was the fans. Don't you worry. Like, he knows what he's doing and he's done it all.
Oh, yeah, we can have some PC talk later.
I'm not sure why I never got into Big Brother because I used to love watching Real World back in the day. Real World was different, especially in the beginning, and Real World sort of became what Big Brother is. Like, just the, oh, man.
Early 90s were real worldy in the early 90s. Oh, I remember Tech. Tech was in the Hawaii.
Isn't he the one that jumped in the pool naked, or was it the girl that did that?
Oh, him and Ruthie did.
Ruthie. That's I almost said Ruby,
that
but
was
I was like, that's not it.
That was like in 94, 5, 93,
yeah.
92, but there was like, nothing else like that back then.
After that, like in the 2000s, I want to say, or like late 90s, Real World got kind of trashy, and that's about when we
left our age demographic.
Yeah.
It left our age demographic when they had the Exodus season. Also, okay, so it was good, and I think early Real World, I was like, oh, like, I want to do this. Like, I want to be on some sort of, like, something.
Hannah says, again, power throuple? Shut your mouth. Why is TV now so boring? I mean, it's a matter of perspective. You can go watch old stuff. We've been watching some stuff on, like, Apple TV that's been good.
Right.
If you guys have Apple TV, Shrinking is really good. Your Friends and Neighbors was good. Shrinking's really good. I'm excited for another season of that. Does Hoarding Hobbies count?
Sure,
That's an ADHD thing.
Yeah, why not?
That's different.
I do the same.
Look, it's not hoarding. I'm prepared to bust out any sort of craft project at any moment.
There's a hobby.
You want to sew something, you want to glue something, you want to bake something. Like, we got this.
Oh, I remember when I was into that for 2 weeks. Like, it's me.
All the time.
It's all of it.
Perler beads? You want to make some perler beads? Because I got a whole damn collection.
Right.
Oh, I was so pissed when Jason told me he bought my niece and nephew perler beads. And I was like, bro, I have the biggest collection. Right. I could have just sent it.
We have all kinds of, like, letter beads, too. No vowels, but letter beads.
Beads? Oh, no, it's the S's. And I want to say, like, the A's. That, like, for sure there's no S's. If you're making anything with an S in it, I don't have S's anymore. In fact, when I made the RFS fam keychains, I had to pull out all the S's, and that was how many keychains I could make. All that crafty stuff is on pause while I build a house. Okay, you got to stay with me at least until he's done building his house.
Dude, I think at some point he's just going to build his, like, what Greg said, whatever he doesn't, Greg told me personally that whatever he doesn't finish this summer is getting finished via, is it crochet or knitting?
Either. I don't know which he does.
He's just going to finish the walls.
Knit the rest of his house?
Yeah, even, it doesn't matter if it's the electricity, he's just going to run crochet electricity through
Interceptor
the walls.
says, I just watch YouTube and love audiobooks. I can't audiobook. I'm too distracted. It doesn't hold my attention and I'm doing other stuff. And then I have other thoughts and then that's it. I'm done. I didn't pay attention.
At the old print shop when we worked together back in the day, I audiobooked a lot. I audiobooked a lot back then.
Okay, so we reserved half a cup of this. We're going to press this down into the bottom.
Oh yeah, baking.
This is going to be our bottom crust. Hi, Wilton. Oh, Wilton, you're not home. You're at the Oddities thing, huh? Is it over for the night?
What's that? Fill me in.
Oddities Expo, I think.
Oh, okay. Did you see any two-headed turtles? Remember how when we went to the oddities place? When we got there in their fish
we
tank,
went to the
they had
Museum of Death.
yeah. Well, it's in Hollywood, so of course it's gimmicky. But when we were there, inside the fish tank, in there was a two-headed turtle, and I'm like, oh, nice. And it was thriving.
Yes.
Yeah, it was living life.
It's called something like Golden State Turtles or something.
And formaldehyde.
They actually just took in a two-headed turtle that seems to be healthy. They had to check to see if because it's two heads, two sets of front arms, one set of back legs, and one tail. So they had to, it was only like a few weeks old. They had to make sure that when both heads ate, like both parts of the body were growing. Otherwise, like there was no quality of life, and it seems to be doing well. I started following them because they had a Eastern box turtle like mine, and it looked so sad. And when I found the video of it from when they first found it, they'd already had it a year and they rehabbed it, and it's doing great. It lives in a little outdoor enclosure.
It had all like the barnacles on it and stuff.
Yeah, one of its feet was necrotic, and I haven't been able to figure out if they had to cut it off or not. But
what's that mean? It's like back from the dead? Like it died
no,
and
it's
then
dead.
It came back?
It's dead.
It happens. They'll just like snip it off.
Apparently, it lived on a kitchen floor for 50 years and ate cat food and.
Dude, see, that's
like corn chips or something.
What a life.
Oh, Hannah saw the two-headed turtle. It's so cute. Mouse Queen's here. Thank you for the super chat.
What's up, Mouse Queen?
Lobs love apples at Dan and Crystal both. What did I do?
Thank you.
Mouse Queen says, it's a dead leg, Dano. No leg.
Well, you know.
Mouse Queen, were you around when Dan had his hernia surgery? I know a lot of you guys were not.
She was busy.
She was busy having her brain surgery.
I was in and out in a day.
When I picked him up and he was getting in the car, I think the problem was that like his leg wasn't in the car and he thought like somebody was going to close the door. The nurse was helping get him in the car.
My left leg worked okay, but when they worked on me on this side, one of the not side effects, but one of the things they tell you is that right leg, it's all like it's all like numb from this side.
Right, but
I couldn't move it as well.
It wasn't in the car. Like your other leg was in the car, your butt was in the car, your body was in the car, your one leg was hanging out.
I picked it up. I picked it up.
He just kept saying, no leg, no leg.
Because she was going to close, the nurse.
She was not going to close the door on your leg.
What do I know? I just woke up from the dead.
She was not
he didn't even count me down before I was out. But then I get in the car, I couldn't pick it up, but there's no leg.
Mouse Queen says, I was having my noodle fixed. Hey, can you stop rubbing on the computer? Your cat's needy. Hannah says he also had a half bush, threw off the equilibrium.
Fuck you guys.
They never let anything go.
Oh my gosh, you don't let anything go.
Don't put your life on the internet because people will bring up your past.
I had forgot about that.
All right, for those of you who are not baking along, super easy. I just like made the thing and mashed it into here, easy. Mouse Queen with the super chat says, anesthesia, dude. Yeah, he was super out of it. It was kind of funny.
I was. When I woke up, I asked the doctor what the inside of my belly button looked like. I know I said this before. If he could see light through it when he was in there. And then he shook his head like he'd never heard that before. And he said, no, it's smooth. And then he walked off with shaking his head. I killed some IQ points in him.
That's okay. When I woke up in the recovery room, the people in there who probably had no idea like what conversations I had before my surgery asked me if I was in any pain, and I just said, no, is my belly button gone? Like that was my first thought upon waking up.
That's all you cared about.
That's still all I care about.
That's all you cared about is your
Mouse Queen, do you know I don't have a belly button? We also actually had a plumber come last week to work on our the bathtub faucet, and he didn't have a belly button either.
Look at you guys. You're like a few people away from being able to. You're 8 people away from being able to start a guild.
I know. Now that's 2 people I know that don't have a belly button. I just remember finally not being in any pain. That's fabulous. Yeah, I did not feel any pain. I just wanted to know if my belly button was gone. So far, every time I come out of anesthesia, I keep chanting, I want apple juice. Oh my God. I don't think I've drank apple juice since I was in the hospital. Not that I was big on it, but in the hospital, they had apple juice and they had cranberry juice. They would not bring it to you cold. It was like sort of like it like walked by a refrigerator. But apple juice is so sugary and cranberry juice is so like tangy. And their water wasn't cold either. I was so sick of the drinks in there. I'm like, I just want a cold glass of anything and like not overly sweet and so why do you know that about him? Listen, I was at work. I came home. He's sitting here on a bucket writing out the invoice, and Dan's like, "Hey, Benny doesn't have a belly button either." And I was like, "Oh, really?" And then we had a 10-minute conversation about his surgery. Yeah. And
I might be as close to Buddy the Elf as you're gonna get. And
Dan makes friends with everybody everywhere. I'm the opposite.
We were hanging out. Talking about his training collection and stuff like that. And then, we talked about belly buttons. And
Mouse Queen doesn't know. Mouse Queen. She says, "Say what? No belly button?" Okay, Mouse Queen, last year, actually, tomorrow is 1 year since I had my surgery.
Oh, yeah, huh? I think that was yesterday.
No, it's tomorrow. It's Saturday, the 11th. So I had to have a full hysterectomy last year. I had fibroids and stuff going on, and I said, take everything. And my one doctor was like, "What if you want kids?" And I'm like, "Bitch, I'm 45. I assure you that ship has sailed." She didn't believe me. She must have asked me like half a dozen times, "What if you want kids?"
I think that's what you told her too.
Yeah. I saw a new doctor, and she's like, "Okay, so we need to talk about like whether you want to have a full hysterectomy." And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Okay." Like, that was it. And that's when I was like, "You're my doctor. Let's do this." About 2 weeks before my surgery, I read on Reddit, somebody had a hysterectomy, and whatever happened, they ended up having like cancer and stuff. They had to have their belly button removed. I got on the phone with my doctor's office that day. "Hey, I need to make an appointment with my doctor before my surgery. I have questions." And they're like, "Nope, she's booked up." And I'm like, "I don't care. I have questions. You need to find time." And so they managed to squeeze me in for a telehealth appointment. And I asked my doctor, "Can you remove my belly button?" To which she laughed hysterically.
She did. She like hee laughed.
Oh yeah, and then she like covered her face like, "Oh my God, I shouldn't have laughed at my patient." And I'm like, no, I'm serious. And haha, I don't have a belly button. Can you see it? Am I in frame?
There's 8 inches of no belly button.
8 inches. I have a belly line now, but no belly button.
They seem like they enjoy doing it.
They got a kick out of it. She told me she'd never done that before, but her surgical partner had, so she'd see what she could do if they were gonna open me up completely. And they did. And so when I woke up, that's all I cared about. I remember asking like 5 different times, like, "Are you sure?" Because I'm like wrapped up and stuff, and like I couldn't see it, and I didn't have like the mobility to go check things out. But yeah, I just kept asking, like, "Are you sure? You're sure it's gone? We're done. No belly button."
Otherwise, they had to put it back together again.
Yes. Oh, and I saw a picture somebody posted on Reddit today, and they had like a normal looking belly button.
They had MC
and they were like,
your stomach.
They posted their after picture, and granted, people told them like, "It's only been a few days. You've got a lot of swelling. Wait for it to go down." But it was like folded over and like this big line, like it wasn't right. One of the kids at work said his mom had an abdominal surgery, and her belly button was like 2 inches to the side now. Oh, I can't even
Would
imagine.
you walk like this?
Liz says, "It's so funny you're okay with showing off your belly." It's because I don't have a belly button.
Dude,
before, I was embarrassed about my belly button.
Everybody, it's crazy.
I don't even care.
She always is like in a schmuck. And then now she's just like, "Who wants to see it?"
Yep.
There's 8 inches
It's
of...
my favorite thing about my body now.
She was so excited. If you weren't around for this, she was so excited.
I'm so excited.
Like, yeah.
I'm still
so excited.
How many times a week do I say, "Hey, Dan, I don't have a belly button"?
It's not as much. It was every day for almost a year.
When I was putting the lotion on it every single day, like twice a day.
Are you still putting the lotion on it?
Not every day, but I do it, often enough. It's healed pretty well at this point. Like, if I wasn't so chunky and it squished together, like, it's flesh colored. You can't really tell.
It's
like,
fleshy.
It's like that one girl who takes her shirt off at the party after 2 wine coolers. I don't even need a wine cooler. I'll show you my lack of belly button.
Yep.
Musical Guru says, "When I had my surgery, I asked, is it really done? It seemed so fast." Yeah, when they knock you out, then you just wake up and you're like, "Oh, that was a fabulous
They
nap."
didn't count me down.
I left a kind of long chat. Oh, did I miss something? Sorry, I was talking. "Just woke up on my back, completely bald. Doc and I pre-discussed that, and actually comfortable for the first time in weeks. It was so gnarly. Also wasn't in that much pain from the surgery at all." That's fabulous.
I know we try not to mind your business online here, but yeah, man, dude, I saw the pictures. That was hard. That's hardcore.
I mean, you do what you have to do, right? Like,
anytime they play with your noodle, that's hardcore.
Absolutely.
Because I think, I'm not sure, but is it, you know how like you have the bone? Bone's everywhere, right? Like there's no access point?
Not after you like lose your soft spot as a baby.
Okay, what's the soft spot turning to bone?
Yeah, it like closes up.
But like there's no access point.
No, if you had brain surgery, they like sawed through your skull, right?
You can't get in there through the ear. Like it's like you have to like go through there, huh?
Yeah, they would have sawed through. Okay, let's get this in here. I got to get this in the oven. I got Big Brother to watch in an hour.
You're fine. I can always hang out with you. I can always be around.
Hi, Jess. I was just showing off my belly line. I think it makes some people uncomfortable. I don't care, because you know what made me uncomfortable? My belly button. My boss did not want to see it.
at all. Like to this day, he hasn't seen it. I walked around the office and showed like anybody who cared, and even if they didn't.
He's older than surgery.
No, Joe. Oh, I also didn't show Joe. But Barry was like, I don't want to see it. Yes, Afriel, we did watch Charles Trippy's surgery stuff.
Oh yeah, were you around for that Afriel? We watched it like not live, but like we were there live, right? Remember like the day he was having a surgery?
Yes.
And then all of a sudden Allie was rushing him to the doctor. Oh my gosh. I remember sitting outside the print shop in like 2010 or 9 and going like, oh my gosh, we were so invested. There would be nights where we'd come home and just binge watch.
You were out doing something and then you came home, maybe you were traveling or something. And I'm like, hey, do you know who this guy is? And you were like, oh my God, yes. And then we binged all the videos forever.
Yeah, that was.
I see people talking about the time. It's 6:53 here. I'm good. I have an hour. I don't have 8 minutes. I have an hour. It starts at 8.
We're fine. We'll be fine.
I'm leaving. All right, I'm just trying to spread the cherries evenly throughout the goo.
Hi. What's up, sweetheart? I know I love you so much. Yeah, I love you so much. What's up?
Finally, I'm not talking and you've left the room to talk to a cat.
I know.
You know they can all hear you baby talking to your cat because you got a microphone on.
You're so soft.
He's not even listening to me.
You want some dry food? We just ate canned food. How can you still be hungry?
I wish I could say I was pain-free. I'm still processing 2 years of recovery, and I have another surgery on my neck in 3 months. Yeah, I see, Mouse Queen saying she was pain-free right away. I was definitely very uncomfortable after my surgery, and the biggest thing about my recovery was, oh my God, the stamina. Like, I just did not have the stamina to do things anymore for the longest time, and I would say just in the last few months, I feel like I've gotten back to where I could spend 2 days cooking for Blake and not like dying. Because after the surgery, when I went back to work, I would come home and sleep for a couple hours after work every day. I was not ready to like function and do things. I was just exhausted all the time.
Yeah, I still think you went back to work a little earlier.
Alex here, just dropping in to say hello. I'm going to sleep now, but we'll listen until I pass out. Much love. Right back at you, friend. I don't think Dan has texted you, but you wanted to buy a car when we did the Hot Wheels like sorting stuff. You actually won with your Subaru. Dan sent it to you. So the car that you picked out, that's yours free and clear. If your car wins, you get a free replacement car from our stash. So no need to send us money for that car. That's yours. But also we're not doing racing tomorrow, just for you and anybody else that missed it. Dan's computer is not functioning and we need a computer to do that show. We cannot do that on the phone. And Dan has a lot of prep to do since his computer's been down all week before he leaves for Michigan on Monday morning. So no show tomorrow. This is it. We're hanging out tonight. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, Dan, you have to come here for Mouse Queen's response to surgery stuff. Your muscle needed to relearn how to move you again. Yeah. Whew. Everything was just so exhausting. Just like getting around the house and stuff. Mouse Queen, I will not forget to read that, but I want to make sure Dan's here. Yeah, so I'm starting to feel back to normal. Somebody else who I'm not going to put on blast was talking to me about how they're going to have fibroid surgery soon. And the main symptom, I think she said the main symptom was just like small bladder, like not being able to not go to the bathroom constantly. And oh my God, I didn't have a small bladder. I was just pregnant with freaking tumors that were pushing on it.
All right.
The amount of time I can go, like, I can be at work all day and pee like twice now. Before I was going at least once an hour.
Dude, it was bad. It was bad.
I could not drive and do anything without planning, like, where are bathrooms? I need to be able to stop, and very often peeing in parking lots or on the side of the road or whatever.
Yeah, for minutes at a time.
I did a lot of peeing in public places.
I watched it spiral all the way down to LAX.
You were so fascinated. I told you I had to pee really bad.
It was just going
That was
all
over
the way
an hour
down
drive.
The spiral of LAX. If you play Grand Theft Auto, it was at the airport at the Grand Theft Auto 5.
That
spiral thing. We were in there. We were in there.
I went to the front of the car and I just squatted like I gotta go. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Okay, let's see. Mouse Queen Super Chat. They only needed access to one side of my head, but just told them to feel free to shear it all off for ease of hair care later. Oh, okay, we're talking about hair. And yes, a drill. Oh, come on. Yes, a drill was involved. I have MRI-friendly screws in my head. Whew.
Dude, you're so hardcore. That's game. See, I don't know. There should be an asterisk by your wins on Dantic. We don't know what the doctor put in there.
Her wins were before.
No, that was before the tuning. And now we've tuned it in.
All right, so
That's-
you're gonna
that's
take your
cheating.
reserved half a cup here and sprinkle it over the top of this for a little crunchy topping. Princess Diana said, "Hi guys, I just got back from Texas from visiting my grandparents with dementia and my cousin and aunt, and may not make it through this year. My sister was being a bee on the way back home." Well, I'm sorry to hear that. At least you're home, and I hope you're having a good time.
What was your sister doing?
Being a bee.
Didn't you get in trouble for that when you were a kid when Jason was throwing salt at you?
Oh my God, my parents didn't believe him. We had a station wagon with the way back seat, and my parents separated us in each of the rows of
What's
seats.
the way back seat?
The way back in the station wagon, the one
Like
that faces backwards.
the
It's
Brady
in the way
one-
back of the car.
Where you face out the back
It's the
window?
way back. You would claim, I'm sitting in the way back. But we stopped somewhere for food, and he got salt packets, and he was opening them up and like doing this over into my seat. And my parents were like, "Where would he have gotten salt packets?" I'm like, "I don't know, but he's throwing them at me."
Salt's all over the car.
Dude, I'd made them get me some Dramamine, and I slept through that trip. We went to Yosemite, and I slept in the car. I was just like, I'm loaded up, and I don't like you guys, so I'm just staying here.
What did they go do? See Yogi?
I don't know, probably hiked around or something. I got up to go eat, but yeah, I missed my chance to see Yosemite because my family were a-holes. So yeah, yay family! Shannon says, I went to the grocery store for the first time in 6 months today. I was exhausted when I got home. Yeah, dude, I remember, because I took the 2 months off, and I did not leave the house for the majority of that. And as I started to, like, I need to get out. Let me, like, go to the store with you and do a thing. And every time I'd come home, I'd just be like, no, I'm done. Like, I need a nap. I would sleep for, like, 2 hours at a time constantly. Petey's mom says, asked if I wanted to keep my belly button and thought, sure, don't. Almost always end up folded to the side. Oh, hold on. And even longer, so all types of complications. Keeps infections because didn't heal properly. Yes.
Also makes me walk to the left. I see it in there.
I have seen several people online say that they've had complications around the belly button and ended up having to go back and, had an infection or something, or hernia. So yeah, I'm really glad that I had that removed and didn't have to deal with any of that. Laquitium also felt instant relief from his spinal surgery. I would say I'm 80 to 90% success just from the surgery alone. They said I wouldn't even start PT for another 10 weeks. You're gonna go back to work before you even start physical therapy? That's insane.
The other day I texted him and he said that he's got like a fetal neck.
The neck of a fetus.
Imagine.
Does Kate have to hold your head up while you're doing it?
Oh, the light screen. Hold on, honey. Hold on, honey. The light screen. You gotta hold it up.
Okay, let me get this in the oven. I sprinkled the topping on. We're gonna put this in at 350 for 30 to 35 minutes. So we'll start with 30 and see how that goes.
Oh, you're scrolled up on the chat.
Yep. Alexa, set a 30-minute timer.
Whisper. They can hear all our whispers.
30-minute time.
There you go.
My new thing on Alexa is set it to sassy mode like it is. And then every time it's a jerk to me, I'm just overly nice to it.
Not me. I call it out for being a jerk.
I just super nice.
This is why I have stools in the kitchen after I got surgery. Yeah, I just lived on the couch for a long time.
Yeah, that's what I was for. Remember the bell?
Oh, Mouse Queen says, my big mistake on a mental side of things was going back to work less than a week after I got home from the hospital. You are insane. Are you kidding me?
Why would they let you back at work? It's all. Remember Injured Headwind Harry from Saturday Night Live, you old people? And this poor Mouse Queen is just. In my mind, Mouse Queen's at the call center. Is just trying to put the headset on. You're like, come on.
Oh, she says because I work from home. Okay, that's a different story.
But still, no, it's not.
They told me I would have 8 weeks off, and I was like, fabulous, I'm taking full advantage of that. I told work I'm gone for 8 weeks. When I got my paperwork, it said 6 weeks, and I called the doctor, and I was like, ma'am, you told me 8 weeks? You're going to need to amend that paperwork, and they did. Yeah. I wish I would have taken like 2 more weeks,
I wish
honestly.
you would have taken a few more weeks, too.
Yeah, the amount of fatigue I felt and just like the struggle to get around and do things, I wish I would have taken
I agree.
2 more weeks. Beer and Bug can't get over the fact that our Alexa is in Jarvis mode.
Oh, dude, you don't even know, man.
I still call it ALEXA and still refer to it as her, even though it's got like a sassy guy's voice.
Oh yeah, straight out of Friday, man. I love it. I love him. He's our kind of people.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, but I'm overly nice to it when it's sassy to me, and it's sassy to me.
Wilhelmina, let me see if I can find your comment. It's hard because it starts jumping if I scroll too much.
Dang, you should try again because it's gone. Oh, there you go. Oh, nope.
Nope, that was another comment referring to her other comment
We're
that
almost
I
at the
missed.
top of the Empire State Building.
Wilhelmina, I don't know if there's a comment here. No.
Wilhelmina, try again.
All I see are comments about seeing your comments.
You got this. Try again.
I don't see anything.
I want to give you guys $500. That's the last comment you did, Wilhelmina.
When everyone else goes, you want to scream the answer at the TV. Oh, on the call-in Dantics, yes. You want to scream the answer at the TV, but when you have 5 seconds and there's 65 people on YouTube and 15 on Discord, you feel a lot more pressure. Absolutely.
Yeah, we learned that quick.
You are never stupider than when somebody asks you a question and you're the only one who can answer it and you only have 5 seconds. You could know that off the top of your head in any other context. In that context, you become the dumbest person on earth. The crayon from this, you might be too young and you don't watch The Simpsons, but the crayon gets shoved back up into your brain and you're dumb again.
We learned that quick that like, oh dang, like we're just in my, like this is just my house and like we're in a trailer park. But somehow it became so serious.
It's mobile estates, sir.
So speaking of that, I get to the tire store today.
Wait. Mouse Queen says that's the heckin' beauty of the Dantics hot seat. Absolutely.
And there is no hot seat. it's right here in Adidas shorts and no socks. I get to the tire store today and the kid's in there, and he looks a little Jada Smith looking, and he's got the little cuts in his eyes and, and his broccoli hair and bye is playing. And I walk
cuts in his eyes or eyebrows?
Eyebrows.
Okay,
And
those are two different things.
I walk up to the register. I'm like, do you know this or is this too young for you? And he's listening for a second. He's like, I was born in 07. I'm like, nope. I said, you could be their kids. Anyway, here's my car keys. I'm here for an appointment, but he was 07. We started streaming in 09.
There are adults out there that were born that never even lived in the 90s. That blows my mind.
Yeah. We were 2 years. Okay, so when he was born, I was running Karazhan in World of Warcraft, and you were out here doing homework with Blake. And then he was born.
Yep. Jojo says I'm super scared for my elbow surgery. What
are we doing? Are we getting some Dan stuff?
Something with the tendon.
Are we taking the nerve and extending it through here, or what are we doing with the nerve? What are we doing with this part right here? Are you trying to have that?
She said it was tendon.
Yeah. Oh, yes. So, because I need that, too.
It's crazy how wiped out you are from the simplest things after major surgery. Really, though, and for so long afterwards. And I was struggling before surgery. It's that boiling frog analogy where it wasn't like one day I had fibroids and I was wiped out. It happened gradually and just you push through it. You just keep pushing through and oh, I guess this is just what getting older is about. And I remember talking to the doctor, man, is this just what happens in your 40s? I'm just tired all the time and don't have energy and I can't do anything. And he was just like, let's check your iron. And then I did the sleep study and I was like, this still isn't it. This is just old. No, I have so much more energy now after not having it just sucked away from the tumors and stuff.
Gotta buy a month of medical insurance. Somehow or another, you
go
gotta
get a scan,
go,
figure out what's going on.
You gotta go to the doctor and stuff. That's the only reason why we did this. Is that
if I didn't have insurance, I would not even know that happened. Not only that, find a doctor you like, because the first doctor, they found abnormal cells on a pap test I had done. She did not find the fibroids. She did a whole surgery to remove part of my cervix and did not find fibroids in anything that she did while I was seeing her for over a year.
And she took so much and deleted the data because they went out of business that was lost to history.
Absolutely. The first time I saw a new doctor, she was like, oh, we need to get an ultrasound. You never had an ultrasound done? She felt something. You could feel them. When I went to the fourth doctor, she was like, oh yeah, feel right here. You feel how that feels different? I don't know. That's just what's your belly feel like? That's just what I feel like.
Feel something. Just go get one done, please. Please go have somebody push on your bits, please.
Men and women.
Just
check
go.
Check your things out.
Just go. We're at that age. Just go. Please go.
They're not all at that age.
If this is
some of them are teenagers.
If you were thinking about it and this is your sign, you're like, ooh, another sign. This is your sign.
Mouse Queen says medical bills are a B though. That's my main monkey on my back.
It don't matter.
You say that, but we don't have medical bills.
It don't matter.
I am super lucky that my job pays all the insurance premiums. The monthly payment to have insurance, they don't charge us for that. That doesn't come out of my paycheck at all. So if I never went to the doctor, I would not pay anything for my health insurance. My insurance is good enough that after my Just the hospital bill was over $100,000, like well over $100,000.
Go to Mexico.
I got a bill
We'd have been
for
there.
total. I think I paid $4,000.
We paid for
It's still
and that's not cheap.
huge chunk of
But,
money,
like,
and obviously that's very different than brain surgery.
That's pennies for having Crystal around.
Yes.
Well, you know.
I see ads for that heckin' Prenuvo MRI scan, like they be handing it out like hotcakes, and I'm like, nope. Yeah, that's weird. There are no medical expenses in the UK. That's fabulous. America just wants us all to die. But I personally, and Dan, we are very lucky the way that my workplace does it. Because most people pay a good amount monthly. Even if you have a good job, if you want medical insurance, you have to pay, and exponentially, like for your family and stuff, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Right, and you can find a lot of stuff with blood. You can go to these places in town. What are those blood places called?
Quest Diagnostics.
You go to like Quest Diagnostics.
I get emails from them all the time, like, hey, 20% off if you want some tests done.
Yeah, it's not that much money, and you pay, and they take your blood, and you get all these tests back, and then the tests show up, and it tells you what it is. Use the AI, go online, research it. The blood will tell you a lot of what's going on for very inexpensive. Absolutely. You can look at cholesterol levels, you can look at trends and blood patterns that would lead to this and that. Most of the stuff's going to be okay because you're here texting. But a good peace of mind if you don't have medical insurance is to do that and run it by the internet.
Which is easier to say, like, when we have medical insurance. People have different financial situations.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you get go to Quest and get the blood work done.
But look, let's be real. 10, 20 years ago, we couldn't even afford that. So.
No, but nowadays, like, you can for cheap. So I recommend that. Yeah, so go get, like, if you get your, like, car maintenance, you should go get your U maintenance.
Yes. Emma Ken's still paying off an ambulance bill. Whew. Yeah, if you live in America, don't take an ambulance. Walk to the hospital if you can, because those ambulance bills.
When I hurt myself to get the hernia, when I hurt myself really bad, even like I was like, it was the worst pain I'd ever been in my life.
Call an Uber.
Since I popped my,
if you're not bleeding, call an Uber.
I popped it. I hit here and popped intestines out down here. Right, and still they loaded me up. There's still video footage of it somewhere. Because when I crashed on my bicycle, I was in so much pain, I reached back and smacked my helmet so the GoPro would face me.
I don't think you've ever put that footage out there.
So I go through the whole thing on my bike, and I barely go over this last little lump, and I go to turn, and I wash out in the dirt, and I go over, and the handlebars catch me perfect in the stomach. It blows me out. I'm hurting so bad. I mean, just like most excruciating pain in my life. I do the thing. They flip it at me. I'm 45 minutes from, I'm like in Leona Valley. I'm like 40 minutes from a hospital. They take me to the hospital. It was bad news. It was like morphine and scans and, it was bad, right? I was purple from here to here. Everything.
Yeah,
everything.
You were so bruised.
Completely black. Just everything. It was that much bleeding inside. Like, and then I shuffle into work on Monday because I don't know why I didn't take like a month off.
Because we were poor and you had to go to work the next morning?
I was poor and I didn't know. Yeah, like my mentality is like if your heart is beating, you're going to work.
Right.
So I drug in there. I sat on a chair and drug myself around on a chair. When I get back, it's a bike shop. When I get back, they had my helmet with the GoPro and the SD card, and they were playing the video of me hitting it. And I'm Homer Simpsoning on the ground in circles, and stuff like that. And they're dude. So there is footage. Here's the problem: I'm hurt so bad and so much pain. It's no fun to watch.
No, it's really not.
I'm your little digital DigiDan here online, you only know me as zeros and ones. As far as you know me, I'm not even real. I'm just
some people have met you.
I am just digital to you, right? But you don't want your like Danagachi to be like hurt. And I was hurt. Like it was black and bleeding everywhere. So that was brutal. That was brutal. That was brutal. So the footage exists somewhere. I don't know where it's at. It's on the big hard drive somewhere. That was I don't know if I want you guys to see that. They had to like, get me into the thing and
Shannon says they sent me a bill over $600 just to move me from one hospital to another. No joke. Yes.
I'm like, I'll just take an Uber.
Somebody said
they need Uber 911, where it's like they just load you up and then like.
Mouse Queen says I'm finally about to pay off just one half of my medical expenses from 2024.
Jeez.
Uncle Yukon went to the hospital in 2019 or so for a chest problem. It cost over $80,000. He had no insurance, state Medicaid, not Medicare, paid for all except $75 initial charge by the hospital. The hospital negated that charge, so I had to pay nothing. That's fabulous.
So that's what happened to me.
When Dan went, we were like, less than paycheck to paycheck. Like
I just started at the bike shop.
At one point, I did our budget, and I'm like, that's when I started couponing because I'm looking at everything going, we don't make enough to pay our bills. Like the math is like this. Couponers. So the credit card bill was just getting higher and higher because we didn't make enough. So we submitted our financial information, and they just wiped all that medical debt. There was no way we could pay for that.
Yeah, it was a lot of money. So I crashed, and we paid some. $50, $100, I don't remember.
No, we paid nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. That whole bill was wiped. And then you have stuff like part of my $100 and whatever $1,000 when I get the breakdown of what they charged me for after I had a hysterectomy. After they removed all the bits that could possibly hold the baby, they charged me for 7 pregnancy tests. Every time they did a urine test to see how everything was going, they included a pregnancy test in that. Now it was like $4 per pregnancy test, but times 4, that's $28. But
well, I gotta make sure you're not pregnant.
What's my time worth, to argue over $28?
Even though they completely physically removed all the bits.
I have 1 ovary. I have no other reproductive organs. I have 1 ovary, and that is it. There's no way that I was pregnant after having it all removed. If I was, they would have seen it while they were in there. Somebody needs to do something so they're not giving pregnancy tests to people who just had a hysterectomy.
And the baby waved at me. No, it's fine.
Ridiculous.
We gotta make sure it happens. Okay, so
ridiculous.
So yeah, that was crazy. So I don't know if I want that footage. That footage is now like 10 years old, maybe.
Yeah, at least.
That was a good one too, man. It was just a simple. I was literally done with all the jumps, and I was going this fast when I just turned and washed out in soft sand to go back up the hill to like run the track again. Bad news. Man, I wish I'd have skipped out that day. That caused me 6 years of like craziness.
It was 8 years before you got
Was it 8 years?
surgery.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
you
brutal.
would have healed better, and the surgery wouldn't have been as difficult, according to your doctor,
If
you would have just done it right away. But we didn't have insurance. What are you gonna do?
They scanned me and they're all like, "Oh, well, I guess like that's it, bye." And then
No, you were supposed to follow up with your primary care provider, but we didn't have one, so we were just like, "Oh no, you're not bleeding. I guess you're good."
I was for a lot of days.
The emergency room is for I need help now. And then you go see your regular doctor to plan like, how do we fix this? And we didn't have one of those, so we just didn't do anything. Just I don't know. Sometimes it's just like and it's like stuck out and was hard, and like
it was
you
like
could
my
see
intestine.
the hernia. Oh,
They put a mesh in there, but oh, it's not. It's like 80% better. But darn, if I had just like said no that weekend of like not going.
Then you wouldn't have had to have your no legs.
Oh, I'm sure something else would have. I'm sure I would have done something else stupid that weekend. Mm-hmm. So Crystal, today I went back to the place.
What is
that
the place?
I got the Donuts burger from.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, you'll have to check my like Instagram videos because I got a Western cheeseburger there that was like $8. It was like the biggest burger ever.
What did you get?
But I did get a couple snacks for this
I'm
weekend.
over here like, man, I need to lose some weight, and Dan's over here like, I got you pastries.
What do you call a feeding frenzy?
Feeding fetish.
Oh, I gotta get Thixel.
Stop it.
Thickened up.
Okay, this apple fritter. First of all, do not put pastries in the refrigerator. You're ruining them. It dries them all out.
It was so hot in the house.
They go in the microwave, and they need to. Hot. We don't put them in Tupperware because all the liquid like melts off of it and like soaks.
What does it do when it dries?
Yes. So at work when we get donuts, you can't put them in a regular like this kind of paper towel. You need to get those crappy ones from the bathroom that like don't really dry your hands very well. And put it in those because it doesn't absorb the moisture off of it.
I see what you're saying. It was just hot. I was like, I don't know.
I get it, but yeah, see how hard it is though. You're eating it, No, I'm not really a fan of like chocolate on the donuts. But yeah, these will go in the microwave, and I will definitely. I like the one you got last time. This is not. This is.
It was all new stuff. Like
this is just jelly.
Oh,
the other one had like the other one had like cream cheese or something. The irony of having insurance and yet not being able to afford care, really though. Yes, Todd, keep up with your dental. I found out last year, I think, that my mom had not been to the dentist in 7 years, and she got this like thousands of dollars plan that she's slowly working through because insurance only covers so much a year. But she has all these teeth that need to be replaced and stuff. And dude, if I had known she wasn't going to the dentist with good insurance that she doesn't have to pay premiums for, what the hell are you doing? Not only that, my dental insurance at work is freaking amazing. Not to brag, I'm sorry for people who don't have insurance. I'm astounded because I didn't have insurance my whole life, and now I'm like, oh my God. So every time...
Sure, because we have the same dental insurance, and I just keep
Oh,
paying.
because you didn't go to the dentist for a bunch of years? So you had to have like major stuff done? You have a bridge replaced and deep cleanings and stuff? No, go to the dentist every 6 months. Do not screw around with the dentist. You can literally get like brain infections and die from like stuff that happens with your teeth. When I go to the dentist, every time I go, I pay less and less. And I'm getting to the point where after 5 years, you don't have to pay anything. Like insurance covers everything. So I think I have like 1 more year left and then I don't have to pay for my dental visits. Cavities and stuff like that, yes. But like the cleanings and the x-rays, I won't have to pay for any of that. So that's amazing. But yeah, keep up on your teeth. Don't let them rot in your mouth. Please take care of your teeth. Meanwhile, I'm getting all my upper teeth ripped out. Yeah, my brother was missing a whole bunch of teeth because like my parents didn't really like care about medical care. Like they didn't really take us to the dentist, and when they did, it was like crappy dentists, and they didn't care when we said like, hey, this dentist sucks. I like how I'm making a delicious treat, so you went and bought some delicious treats for us. Thanks, Dan.
I was gonna bring them to your work this morning for breakfast. It just took so dang long at the tire place, and
yeah, I will eat those later for sure. That's
but I was gonna try to bring. I was trying to bring them for you for like, look, like I love you. Here's a like bonus snack. But
they charge me every time they got to use a laser $200. Right? Yeah, having the work done is more expensive than just a cleaning. So keep up on that, please, people.
Awesome.
That's another point of going to high school and college and then get a good job and you'll have good insurance. Dude, I'm just a receptionist. I just like answer phones and type things and also like manage all kinds of stuff because, you know, I like to say like, I don't know, I just answer phones, but I really do a lot there. I'm not an engineer or an architect like the people that get paid the big bucks at my work, and I still have that damn good insurance. But yes, if you're a kid right now, like if you want to have a better life as an adult, find a career or even just a job. And you can do it even without having to go to college and get degrees and stuff. There's like trade schools and stuff you can get into to find something with good insurance. I'm so thankful. When I first found out I had like medical stuff that needed to be taken care of and I like took a week off for my first surgery, I went and thanked my boss for my health insurance because I'm like, dude, I wouldn't even know about this if I didn't have health insurance. None of my other jobs had health insurance. I just, you know, good luck. Figure it out yourself. I messed up and didn't. Didn't what? Oh, the dentist? Are we talking about dentist? Oh. Find a job or career that involves programming AI. The only jobs that will be left in 50 years. I don't believe that. I don't think it's going to stick around. I mean, it'll stick around in some degree. I don't think it's going to take all the jobs.
No, that's crazy.
I didn't go to the dentist for like a decade and didn't have any issues when I went back. Fabulous. Then about a year later, I had 2 cavities and a root canal. That's not because you went to the dentist. Don't make that correlation. No. Correlation does not equal causation. If you're only going to go to one doctor and you can only afford one, make it the dentist. Save your pennies. Make it a dentist. Hi, Hellhound. How you doing, friend?
Ooh, looks
My
good.
job pays well but offers no health insurance at all. My Medicaid was taken away because I make too much money. Oh, America, F yeah, right? Like, ugh. Like, you need money so you can pay your bills, but, you know, you made too much and we're not going to help you out, even though you barely make enough to pay your bills, because America, right? All right, we got about 9 minutes left on this, about 39 minutes until I've got to go for Big Brother. Yeah, Dan always says, just quit your job, we'll just pay for insurance. I'm like, do you know what my insurance costs? Like, the amount of money my company pays for everybody to have insurance is insane. And granted, like, we have good insurance. If I was paying for my own insurance, it would not be, you know how like on your car, you can get like basic, like I'm effed if something happens, but I have insurance, all the way up to like full coverage to where like I can afford a new car if something happens. We have pretty damn close to that. If I paid for it, it'd be the, like, I have basic insurance. Like I have enough to be able to be here. What are you making faces about over there?
I'm not making any faces.
No. Mouse Queen's got to go phone a friend. Bye, Mouse Queen. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you in 2 weeks on the 25th. We're doing Call-In Dantics. Hope to see you there, friend. Yeah, Tog, $1,500 a month for 3 people for health insurance. It is not cheap. I missed it. What went on top of the pie filling? Yeah. Okay, so we made the oatmeal base, and we reserved a half a cup of that. So we used the most of it for the crust. We poured the pie filling on, and then sprinkled that over the top. There's a picture of what it's gonna look like. Mouse says 2 weeks. Got it. Dano, I'm coming for you.
All right.
Oh, you'll beat him for sure. Yep, Hannah, I'm with you. we're teetering here. We did reach our 100th member of the Discord, and then Blake joined and made it 101. So thanks again to everybody playing along there and posting stuff. It's interesting. It's nice. It's nice that there's different groups in there, so there can be conversations on different topics versus like, I feel like Facebook. When you go to Facebook, if you have Facebook, when you go there, there's so much going on, and so much of it is like noise. It's so hard, and there's even the button for like the friends, like you can only see what your friends have posted, but it's chaotic. It's not in any sort of like chronological order. There's like stuff from a month ago will pop in with something from 3 hours ago. It's so hard to find anything. So it's really nice to be able to follow a conversation chronologically and have continuing conversations back and forth, and lots of you guys are jumping in with things. Yeah, the Discord's been popping. It's perfect for this kind of community. Absolutely. We should have done it sooner. Tog, agreed, but this here should not be. We're not fixing anything here. So we try to be a positive space away from all the dumpster fire of the world when we're here. Try to take everybody's mind off of it, give you a laugh, hang out. Do you guys have or have you looked into pet insurance? Might be useful for the amount of cats you have. Actually, it is prohibitively expensive due to the amount of cats we have and their ages. So our vet has something called Pet Desk. I don't know if all vets use it, but it tells us on here what insurance would be. So Baxter, who's about 3 years old, $22.55 a month. Let's look at an older cat here. Stripers, $73 a month. The older they are, the more it is. So at this point, we would be paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month just to have insurance on the cats. It's easier for us to pay for like the checkups and whatever things they need.
Yeah.
My belly button talk did not start it. Sorry for talking about Fresno State on the channel, but I'm excited to share my experience with you guys. Don't be sorry. That's exactly what it's for. That's absolutely exactly what it's for. Share your stuff. A lot of people have moved away from Facebook, and like I said, it's kind of chaotic. It's hard to really have conversations. I don't always get notifications. A lot of times I'll get a notification for, somebody needs something approved, and I'll go in there and see multiple things. Or I'll go in there and I'll see nothing, and I'm like, but I got a notification that something needed to be approved. Facebook's real buggy and not, like, it just doesn't work well. Chris is here. It's Friday night. Let's get baked. We're here. Yeah, so absolutely. Whatever's going on in your life, find the appropriate channel to post it in and post it. Like, we want to be excited for you. We want to be able to see your stuff, and it's less likely to get lost in the noise if it's on Discord. It works out really well. BRBuck says, I still need to figure out Discord. Friend, I was really intimidated. I joined it for Less Than Jake. They started a Discord. It's super active. There's a ton of people in there, so I can never make any sense of it, especially because when you go into a channel, it'll take you to like the last comment you read. So I haven't been in there in 2 months. Now there's like hundreds of comments, and I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. Like, it's so chaotic on there. We have 101 people as of yesterday or the day before, so it's not, and not everybody's super active. There's a handful of us, I would say like a dozen that post regularly. But are you in it already? What channel do I post? I didn't punch somebody today. Anywhere you want, I'll congratulate you. Oh man, today was one of those days at work that I kept walking in telling my mom like, oh, I might punch somebody today. Today might be the day. It might be it. Oh, some are harder than others, am I right? Yeah, whatever victory you're celebrating, whatever you want to talk about. What's nice about Discord, if I don't want to see something, I don't have to. Yeah, don't go to that channel. My notifications don't show up until the next day. It's annoying. I don't know what to tell you about that. I don't know enough about it to tell you how any of that would work. But yeah, I don't want to be on 20 servers on Discord. It's too much. Oh, social media is too much. But yeah, you can just go into the different channels. You want to talk about the question of the day. The question of the day has been fun. Some of them just kind of flop, and some of them get some really interesting conversation going. The one time I called everybody out for not being readers, and then everybody's like, but wait, I read a book. I felt kind of bad. I fired a customer today, but didn't need to resort to physical harm. I consider that a win. Fabulous. Use your words, friend. Use your words. Andrea says, you guys have been in my life since COVID, and if it wasn't for this channel, I don't know where I'd be. And that's what we're here for. We try hard to be like just a community of friends, even though most of us have not met in real life. Like, we're the escape from like whatever customer you fired that you were pissed off at and wanted to punch, but you didn't do it. And you can come here and you can like tell us like, man, today was rough, but we're here to have fun. Like, let it go, let it go. We're just here like laughing and having fun. We're all fam here. We want to celebrate your goods and share space in your bads. Absolutely. Yeah, there's plenty of support. You know, if you got stuff going on and you need to talk it out with somebody, I think you can direct message on there, yeah or no? On Discord? Hey, friends who are more Discord savvy,
yes,
is there direct messaging or only public chatting?
Yes, no, I think so, because sometimes what it all just pops up in my face when I open the thing. So
right.
Yes, there is. There has to be. There has to be.
Mouse Queen says, Drea, your posts about going to university remind me about when I first attended UT Dallas. We were a smaller technical science school back then, but boy, was the spirit still real. Boy, the spirit was still real. Yeah, it's fun to see your excitement. We've known you since COVID. We've known you since you first started college, and now you finished the one and you're going to the other one, and it's fun to see, like, I'm gonna sound like old people, but like, oh, like my kid did well. Look at my kid progressing. Not that you're like, I'm like your mom and you know what I mean though. Like, we're watching you like grow up and become like a functional adult, and it's fun. I am getting confirmation that you can DM. So yeah.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
If you don't want to air it all out there, like plenty of people are going through what you're going through. Like, we know that. We've all talked here and lots of people, you're not alone in whatever you're going through. There's other people going through it, and you can find somebody who like has the time and the what's the word I'm looking for? Like the caring to be able to help you out. And unfortunately, because the community is the size that it is, Dan and I, with everything that we do on the back end and our own lives, we don't always have time, but I know you guys can help each other out one-on-one. Like, we don't have time to address everybody's everything. We help wherever we can.
Don't DM me.
But
there you go. Don't.
There are several people who have DM'd me. A lot of people about like surgeries and stuff that are similar to what I went through. And I absolutely welcome that and offer advice wherever I can, as much as I can. But dude, life's so busy and I always forget to check my DMs. So don't take it personally if I don't answer you. Also, sometimes the stuff goes to that other tab and like, you haven't approved this yet, and do you want to? And then I see it and it's like 6 months old and I'm like, well, damn, I hope you found somebody else, because I'm an a-hole. Alexa, stop. Lady JD, I hope that shut off your timer as well. Chris says, support, ridicule, encouragement, humiliation. We provide it all. Like siblings, am I right? Like, we might make fun of you once in a while, but we still love you. We might punch you. We might talk a bit of crap, but we won't let anybody else do that to you. Fix your PC. Everybody should type that in Discord. I told you, he does not have time to do it before he leaves on Monday. It's not that he doesn't want to.
I can't get the parts here.
He can't have the part here in time to fix it. So this is going to be a when he gets back problem.
There's 3 days.
How long does this need to cool for?
There's 3
A
days
while,
of this.
like until it sets. Definitely like cool to the touch. If you cut it now, I'm gonna go 5 more minutes. It said 30 to 35, so I'm gonna do 5 more minutes. Sorry, everybody. Alexa, set a 5-minute timer. Your filling, because it's heated up, is really liquidy. So if you cut it into it now, it's gonna like soup out. So definitely let it cool till it sets a little bit. The longer, the better. I know it's hard. You've been here before and heard, Dan, how long till I can put it in my mouth? Like, I just baked a thing. I want to eat it. Can't I have a bite right now? It's lava. Please don't burn your tongue.
When can we eat it? A few minutes or no?
No. It's still in there for 5 more minutes. And then it's got to cool, because that pie filling is going to be
so just let it cool
lava.
for a little bit.
If you can wait a couple hours or like until tomorrow, that's probably the best idea.
Can we put it outside to cool down?
No, it's hotter outside than inside. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's right, huh? My bad.
Why is Dan going to Alpena? To hang out with his friends?
Yeah.
I don't know if you know they had gone through some rough stuff, so he's going to
I'll
go,
be out
like,
there for,
hang out with his
we'll be out
friends.
there for a week.
Hello, is this the Krusty Krab? Is that a play on my name? Do you know, Adrian? Hi, Adrian. When I was in high school, I always knew I had curly hair, obviously, like I was Little Orphan Annie when I was a kid. So I would try to make my hair curly, but there weren't as many products as there are these days. And there wasn't like the internet to go find out like what should I be doing to my hair. So I would just put like mousse and gel in it because I don't know, that's what we had at the house, some hairspray. And so my hair would get that like ramen crunchy. And there was a handful of my friends who nicknamed me Krusty. So thanks. Thanks for bringing back that memory. Left a long chat again. Yes, I'm still here. Sorry, here we go. Was also a treat seeing the school mascot would do the walk around. The school mascot would do the walk around. I don't care how old you are, that was still fun. Our mascot was a humanoid comet, and his name was literally Comet spelled backwards. Timok? That's funny.
It's funny. You have a picture of it at all?
Did you see my message months ago about the old person's motorized carts that have the shapes of cats? No, I don't think I did. Like I said, stuff gets. I'm so over Facebook. I can't. It'll tell me I have messages or things to approve, and I go in there, and it's just like, here's nothing. Like, but I can see that there was something you told me. I'm done. Discord, post things in Discord. It's easier. Dan's going to Alpena because Jess needs a ceiling painted, and the most effective way to do that is with a mohawk. As somebody who painted a ceiling with no help from Dan, I'm going to tell you it is not.
No, you don't dip my hair. Don't dip my hair.
I think I did it while you were in Alpena, actually.
I think maybe so. I think so. Do you have plans for when I'm gone for that week?
Maybe. I'm not telling you. You'll come home and I'll be like, look what I did. We'll see. Adrian with his member for 66 months, member super chat went to execute order 66. I don't know what that means. But
thanks, dude. That's a long time, bro. That's a long time. Thanks, man.
We got Hot Pocket apple pies to try this weekend. Ooh, fun. Like a hand pie?
Oh, I haven't. I heard the apple pies are back at the McDonald's.
I used you as an example on Discord, Dan, just to show how people can use the @RFS Dan or @name here command. Yes, you can people to reference them, particularly to reply to them, that kind of stuff, and like I think they get a notification.
Oh, nice.
Sally says she did 35 minutes too. Okay, yeah, I want it to be a little more browned on the top for sure. It would be good if I wait until tomorrow to cut it. Yeah, I don't know what time zone you're in. Like it's 7:30 now. Dan and I can probably eat some later tonight, like maybe like 11. I probably want it a little bit cold. Dan usually likes this stuff cold, so I'll probably let it cool to room temperature and then put it in the fridge. Although it's probably good like at room temperature, but you definitely want that filling to set and become a little bit like gelatinous. Like the whatever jam or jelly or preserves or whatever you put in it, I'm sure you didn't just pour it out, right? Like it had some gelatinousness to it. You want it to get back to that state of matter again. Otherwise it's just gonna soup out everywhere. It's okay, Hannah. I didn't watch SpongeBob. I don't get the SpongeBob jokes. Fresno State has 2 mascots. 2! It's too many. Oh yeah, how would I know what Order 66 is? It's a Star Wars thing. I don't know. Look. I know enough from that Blink song. That's all I need to know. Apple fried pies are back at Mickey D's and blueberry ones. Oh, I'm always disappointed every time I get them. And because I bake, I'd rather just make one. I can disappoint myself. I don't need to go to McDonald's and pay money for that. Central time. So what is that? Is that 2 hours later? So 9:30. If you're not a person who stays up late, I would wait until tomorrow. Yeah. And then depending on how you like to eat that sort of thing, either fridge it overnight or just leave it on the counter covered if you have pets till it sets, and then have it for breakfast. It's oatmeal and jam. That's a good breakfast. Did we only put some brown sugar in it? Alexa, stop.
I think so.
You're welcome, everybody whose timer was going off. Oh, you don't like the word gelatinous?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a fun word.
Hannah doesn't like it. She got word ick from it. Whoa. All right. I don't want to tilt it because it's not gelatinous yet. But hopefully you guys can see what's going on here.
I will on the monitor when it comes up in a second here.
Lady Judy said, yep, that worked.
Oh, that looks good.
I shut it off for you. You're welcome. See, I just have to talk loud enough when I tell it to stop as well.
Dude, but now her stuff's going to burn.
It's 20:36, like military time. Yeah, I got 23 more minutes. I'm good. Can't tell you why. It just gives the ick. I get it. Should I put it in the fridge? You should definitely let it cool to room temperature for a while. Like if you're tired and you got to go to bed, you don't have to. If you want to put it in the fridge, putting it in the fridge is completely up to you and how you want to eat it. It is going to get a little bit hard in the fridge. I will tell you that. Dan prefers to have this sort of stuff cold. Anytime I make anything like bars and fruit things,
Yeah,
brownies.
For some reason, it's just better cold. It's like another topping.
Yeah, so I will definitely put this in the fridge, but when I cut it, I'll probably leave some out because I would probably like some room temperature too. We'll try it both ways.
What are you gonna do? Room temperature, like cobbler style, with some ice cream or something?
Yeah, you could do that. You could even microwave it with some ice cream on top.
What's your ice cream levels like from last week? Was it last week?
Oh, I did do a purging, so I had to cook all that food. For Blake, for those of you who missed it, I did a bunch of meal prep for Blake. Like, he took a box from here that was like this wide by this deep by this tall, and it was filled with food, completely packed with food for him for like hopefully the next couple of weeks. Yes, Hannah, I will go check that out. You said you posted that. Hi, Amanda. We're almost done here. I got a hard out at 8 for Big Brother. But yes, I did. I told you guys I had like a dozen pints in there. I did find 3, I think, that I threw away because they were almost gone anyway, and they had the freezer burn going on. I'm like, you know what? It's not even worth it. I'm not going to go back to it. And I have a bunch of other ones. So yeah, I did get rid of a handful of ice creams. Although I did keep. I know that ube ice cream that I got from the Filipino market in Palmdale. I know that's a year old because I bought it after my surgery.
Oh, right. Did you toss it out? Was it tired?
I did not. It's still in there.
I'll try a bite. Usually I try a bite to see if your chips are stale or something.
I did keep the plastic on it and then the lid is on top of it.
Did it have frostbite on it?
No.
Weird.
Like it was a little icy around the edges and stuff. Huh?
Maybe it doesn't get frostbite.
Maybe it's the Filipino secret. Chris says, Big Brother, is RFSJ in town? Ugh, he's a little brother. He's got little brother energy, something fierce.
Mouse Quid, I can't check anything because my phone is what we're streaming off of, which actually is doing really, really good.
Yes. Okay, yeah. I will check what Mouse Queen posted.
Okay, I cannot. But yes, everything is on that screen. I can get my computer to turn on for like 20 minutes.
Shannon over here recovering from surgery, having some twisted tea. What are you doing with your life, girl?
Which flavor is it?
Also, good for you. Enjoy your twisted tea.
Which flavor?
It just says hard ice. Oh, fruit punch.
That's because you get the 12 packs and you're stuck with like...
Fruit punch tastes like vomit to me. I can't. Oh, Laura, I don't know if you're here, but I see that you asked if there was a live stream tonight. I hope you saw. I think I saw you here earlier.
That there is one? That we're live streaming now?
Wilton's staying at the Novi Hotel. She said this hotel should look very familiar to Dan.
Oh, nice. I like that. That hotel is nice. I'll be there in...
Oh my gosh.
I'll be there in September.
Get a load of this mascot.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I love you.
My God. That is fabulous.
That's great.
Shannon said, I'm not on pain meds anymore. Well, good for you. Yeah, go check out the Discord for funny stuff like this. That's amazing, Mouse Queen. Shannon says, I love fruit punch. I don't know why, it tastes like vomit to me. I don't know if I got sick on fruit punch when I was a kid or something, but I can't get over the fact that it tastes like vomit. And Jojo said, Dan, you seem tired. He had a rough day. Also, it was over 100 degrees out most of the day, and he went and got me tires and a car wash and went to the post office and helped out a family member with some stuff and went to 2 stores. Like, he was out most of the day doing stuff, not sitting here under the air, which is working fabulously, by the way. I saw somebody ask earlier. A lot of you guys have a problem with moist. I'm with Shannon, though. I think it was Shannon. No, Wilton said, it makes me think of cake. Yeah, I'm not bothered by the word moist at all. It reminds me of cake. That's Timok. Is it Timok? Am I saying it right? Timok or Temok? He'd roam the halls of the student union quite often. And Gingerhead. Don't make fun of gingers. You'll check Mouse Queen's post, but not mine. Oh my God, Hannah. I can't. Well, I guess I can click on it now. I couldn't click on there. Okay, let's see. Where's your post? Oh my God, Pioneer Pete. I feel like that's the mascot for that place where I go to concerts, Pioneer Town. He should be there. Amanda said we spent last weekend deep cleaning AJ's room. We built him a new loft bed with a desk under it. It took us all weekend. Chris and I are just now recovering from it. Yeah, welcome to being old, right? Like, oh, I'm going to do a thing. Oh, man, I got to take the next weekend off. Like, I can't do things next weekend. I did a thing. T-Mock, okay.
I like the loft bed.
Yeah, how fun. It's fun when you have a kid. Oh, Hannah, I'll get to your shirt. Sorry. There was something shiny. I got distracted. It's fun when you have a kid and you can like, we're going to redo your room. And get to do, like, fun stuff for him. Hannah, I don't know where your shirt is. Oh, it was the making stuff, huh? The crafty, I don't know. Creation corner. There it is. Okay. Oh, Hannah, I can barely see it on here. It's just a left chest design. I don't know if anybody can see it because the contrast isn't very well. Hopefully, like in real life, that neon pops a little more. It's hard to see on here. Like I had to zoom in to be able to see what it is, but
there's
that's
full
cool.
back too. There's a full back too.
Is there a full back? I don't. Oh, I bet if I click the link, I can see it. So this is like from the game you play, right? Choose a white shirt for the back.
It would be the menu for the diner inside GTA that you can go to on,
Gotcha.
on the
Okay.
server.
If you guys are into a GTA, there you go. Is it a general GTA thing or just the particular
It's
one you
probably
guys
more
do?
server specific from like if you were to follow the dude, like follow his stuff.
That's cool, Hannah. It's neat to think, like, not my thing, but it's really neat to think that like people that are into this are gonna buy this shirt and then like they'll wear your artwork. Also, really good price for that. $26 for a t-shirt? That's not bad. Is it a Gildan? Hold on. 100% ring spun cotton, unisex sizing. That means it's probably a Bella canvas or a next level, which means it's a better quality shirt than a Gildan. You'll have to let me know when you get yours. The menu items are super specific, like with your name. Oh, it's for the role-playing thing only. I kind of wish we had a more awesome animal mascot, but that's totes just me. While UT San Antonio got a Roadrunner and Austin has the Longhorn, we got the Heckin' Comet. T-Mock's still awesome. T-Mock's still awesome.
The Comet's fun. The name's kind of like, we could have just been like Comet. But I think it's kind of cool.
Oh, Hannah, executive producer, intern in training. Can you post the Discord link for BRM Bug? For anybody who hasn't joined yet, you have to install Discord on your phone first and then click the link. It's not a Gildan, way better quality. Fabulous. That's what I like to hear. Thank you, Hannah.
You can log into it on your browser if you just
can you?
don't want to.
Whoa,
yeah, but it's not. You might as well just get the app.
We all have smartphones now. What are you doing? Come on, why are you?
I don't know. Like I am like bad electronic juju right now. It happens like once a year, maybe once every other year. There's this like thing that happens, or like 0, 1, 0, and 0, 1, 0, 1, 1 grade, and everything lines up right. And I mean, my phone's been really slow today. It's doing well on the live stream, but I was trying to use it in public today, and and then I got stuck in the drive-through car wash.
For like 2 seconds.
I was in the drive-through car wash.
I said like stuck, and you were like, it's moving now.
I was probably in there for a few minutes before. I'm just like, oh, I think I should text you now and tell you that I'm stuck in there.
John wanted me to tell you my car looks fabulous. You did a great job. I said he just drove through the car wash, and then I told him you got stuck, and he said, did you tell him he has to take his foot off the brake?
It was stuck before I went in there, and the dude was smashing something down, and then like at the end where the blowers were at.
Why would you go in it if it was already stuck? That's like going in an elevator that you know has gotten stuck recently.
I'm already in the line. Like I'm already in the line. There's nowhere to go. You get shaken. There's nowhere to go.
I could not tell you the last time I've even been in a car
me.
wash. I don't
Yeah, I know. That's
recall
your car.
ever driving a car into a car wash. Maybe in the Honda, but the sunroof was leaking for a little bit, so then I didn't.
That's right. Remember that?
And I grew up driving a Mustang where the windows didn't really seal right, so I never took that in a car wash. So yeah, I don't know that I've ever gone in a car wash. Not my jam. Like, might as well put me in an elevator. I have no desire to be stuck in my car in a tube where I can't get out, and if I do, like, it might be catastrophic and I might die.
Seems a little like overreacting.
Have you met me?
I mean, when it stopped working, it just everything stopped and it was like open.
Right, but then what happens if you're like, oh, well, shit, I gotta get out now, and then like
And then you open the
things
door
start
and
working again, and then like now your car wash. No, JoJo's with me, has never done a car wash, and Mackenzie's car wash has stressed her out. Yeah, it's not a thing I ever want to do. I would rather go out in 100-degree heat and wash my car by myself than to drive through a car wash.
That seems crazy. There is like zero risk to a car wash.
Does not matter. It's very like claustrophobic to me, and I can't. Look, sometimes I'm sitting at my desk and like 3 people come talk to me and they're like crowding because there's only one way in and out, and I have, it's not a cubicle, but it's like a, you know, like a receptionist area where there's like one way in and one out. And I tell people like, okay, you guys need to like spread out. There's too many people here. I can't, no, I can't with the claustrophobia.
Sorry, I'll keep on just driving it through the car wash.
Thanks. Don't forget to take your foot off the brake. Watch the movie on that elevator. No, I'm not watching anything about an elevator. No, no.
I got stuck on the elevator at a doctor appointment a couple years ago. I made a video. I was in the elevator, and it like went up to the top, and then like it wouldn't.
I feel anxiety just hearing like talking about elevators.
It would like it didn't want to like lock at the top, and it just like sat there like not locking, and it was a long time. And then like I called them, and like I'm like, hey, like I'm like my appointment's now, but I'm stuck in the elevator. No degaff. So okay, like when are you gonna be here? I'm like,
yeah, when your elevator starts working, people come on.
And then after a while, it did it, and then I went in there and I was like, I was stuck in the elevator, and she's like, oh yeah, that one's like always stuck. I'm just like,
yeah, maybe you should put an out of order sign on it. Use stairs.
Thankfully, the doctor died. So
nope. Thank you, Liz. Thankfully, the doctor died.
Thankfully, the doctor's dead.
Do you remember
now,
when I went for the first surgery at the hospital that ended up getting canceled, and when they took me into the elevator, like we both went into the elevator, and it was all like clack, 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 and I'm like, really, in a hospital? Like, I feel like you should work on this. Just, I got made fun of when I went to the face-to-face concert with Nanda because it was 2nd or 3rd story up, and you know me, I took the stairs to get up there. We were with her son who had a broken foot at the time, so he had the crutches and the boot and everything. And so when it was time to leave, everybody's waiting for the elevator, and there's like too many people waiting for the elevator. And I was like, oh look, there's stairs. I'll meet you guys at the ground. And they were like, oh, chicken. Like just a bunch of like punk rock guys. They're all like yelling at me. Don't care. You can make fun of me if you want. If that thing breaks, I'm still getting out of here, and you're sitting there waiting in the elevator. Not me. How many minutes left on your timer? Oh, I took it out. It's done.
We just can't see it.
Yeah, I showed it on the camera.
I can bring the trivets out, and you can sit over here if you want.
It's fine. But we're about done because it's almost Big Brother time. I'll show it off. It is more gelatinous than it was already, so it does seem to set up pretty quickly. You got to use your best judgment. Yeah, I wouldn't cut it now. It's not wet, but it's not set. So yeah, I would definitely wait.
It looks good.
It does look good. I'm excited to try it. I don't know that cherry
good.
Is the flavor I would have picked, but I wanted to let you pick it. I was leaning towards the peach, so if this is good.
Why didn't you recommend anything?
Because I wanted you to pick the flavor.
I would have had peach. Whatever, I don't care.
You picked cherry. It's fine.
This is fine. This will be fine.
If this is good, we will make it again with peaches.
I think I wanted raspberry. There wasn't very many flavors there for me. It was peach. There wasn't very many cans when I sent that picture.
I'm interested to know 2 people, Sally, I think, and Short Dolphin made it with jelly. And this particular recipe does not say use jelly, but I did put it on the recipe that I posted online because I saw lots of similar recipes online where people used not jelly like grape jelly, but like a preserve or a jam or whatever. So I'm interested to see how that turned out for you guys. I thought I wanted to make it with pie filling because like, oh, this is easy. You can just go grab like some oats. There was like 6 ingredients. So hopefully like people will want to make it and try it out. Mine looks good with the preserves.
What was in this one? You said cherry?
This one was cherry. You got the cherry pie filling, yeah.
Okay. No, in the...
Oh, and this one. This is, I think in this picture they made the apple cranberry. I think that might be the apple cranberry. I don't know. It doesn't say.
I didn't have that option. Cherry's going to be
No, they made it with
cherry gonna be tart?
applesauce and cranberries. No, it's going to taste like a cherry pie. Okay. Cranberries are tart. Yes, definitely too early to cut it. Let it set. I should send you my cherry bars recipe. Use jarred cherry. Interesting.
Yeah, I just got the pie filling.
Yeah. Hi, Kaiju Boy. We're almost done because I have to watch Big Brother in 8 minutes. But thanks for hanging out. Bye, Todd.
Yes. Yeah. So for tomorrow, I would like to go live for like an hour and just kind of hang out like we're doing here, but like my computer's been having issues all week long, and like I've done so much surgery on it. I'm like now like a week behind at work, so I like try to edit all these videos. I can get it to stay on for like 18 to 20 minutes at a time before it just hits black. So I'm editing and saving all the time. I think it's my motherboard. My motherboard's older, and I've done a lot of diagnostics, and I own the skills to fix this. And hunting it down is hard. I just can't go get anything local because of the chipset that I have.
Fans asking if jelly bothers my vegetarianship. Hannah says, what if she were vegan? I think you're asking because of the gelatin, and usually gelatin is made from animal bones. No.
Chris is only a vegetarian because her mom sucked at cooking.
Yeah, I don't like to eat
and she just eats
it has
other stuff.
Weird texture
Screeny
and stuff.
and
yeah,
stuff,
no.
nah.
No, I generally try to avoid it, but then like stuff, look, I love stovetop. Have you tried the cornbread stovetop? It's terrible. It's awful. It's the chicken stovetop all the way. Like, I'm not so opposed to animal products that I will not eat a chicken flavored stovetop. So, but if I'm making a broth myself, I'm gonna make vegetable broth, not chicken broth. So no. Beer and Book says maybe do a packing stream. Packing won't happen until like late Sunday night.
Oh, like of me getting
Last minute.
I don't know. You have the best chance of probably hanging out in the morning because the Sweden game's on in the afternoon for World Cup, and like, or I'm sorry, the Norway game's on in the morning or an afternoon for World Cup, and like that's pretty important.
Emily says her shoulder pain is back. She had her female tubes removed yesterday.
No,
did they do it laparoscopically where they like inject the air into you or whatever? I saw a lot of people saying when they had that done, they get like gas, not like I have to fart, but like gas, like from they
the
put the
surgery?
stuff. Yeah, and
They blew me
so
up
much
from
shoulder
surgery, too.
pain. People
Right.
talked about that. I didn't have any shoulder pain, but they cut me open and reached in.
You didn't get like where they expanded you.
No,
they cut you.
No, they
open.
just reached
Took
in.
your insides out and put them on your stomach.
A beer and Bug asking if you redid the thermal paste. Indeed.
Yes. I have a new AIO. I have new thermal paste. The problem was it was like the monitor would start flashing black, and then remember that one time months ago we couldn't get it to boot up for a while. Then it would boot up. I've tried changing the CMOS battery. I've tried doing low level DS diag. I've done all the things, and I've had it completely apart, and I can get it to come on and work. So I've done CPU tests. I've done memory tests overnight. The only thing that leads me to is just a failing motherboard, because I can go back to before I upgraded some of the parts that were on there, and I was having some issues too when I was looking through the Windows, like the Windows log. So yeah.
Fantha asking, does it have to cool to room temperature or would refrigerator temperature work? Refrigerator temperature is colder than room temperature. So if you put it in the refrigerator until it gets to like cool to the touch, like, so it's not hot, basically, that's fine. Basically, the issue is just making sure that the jelly, the filling, whatever you put in it is set enough that when you cut a slice, it's not just gonna goo out everywhere. You're like, have you ever made or had a pie where like it didn't set and then you cut a slice and then it fills in the spot where the slice was? You don't want that to happen.
Could be a battery problem. Not anymore, because the CMOS battery only holds the instructions on the motherboard for when you're booting it up. It holds the time. It pretty much holds the time and a little bit of information to tell you what's what, right? So it only takes a little bit of a flash of that to keep that alive. When it starts to do boot process, it no longer uses the juice of the battery. So I'm past that. I'm into the Windows. I'm doing stuff at this point. I'm like past that, but I'm still having these issues. I don't know what it is. I'm really good at computers. I hate saying I'm really good at stuff. I'm really good at computers, and I'm having trouble what to blame on it, especially with no BSODs. There's no BSODs at all, so
I don't know what that means.
It's okay.
Hannah says, to be clear, Crystal is not vegetarian for ethical reasons, from my understanding. It's mostly because microwave meatloaf. Absolutely, but also like when I watch Survivor and then they put chickens on the island and they're like, let's kill the chickens. I'm like, but bro, if you don't kill a chicken, you'll have eggs. Like, you're just gonna kill a chicken, huh? And then like I'm on the side of the camp that's like, yeah, can we not kill the chickens? That's brutal. Chris says that is false. Crystal secretly loves microwave meatloaf nearly as much as she loves separating eggs.
Is there a chance we could make microwave meatloaf
Absolutely
on
not.
the show?
No,
like,
you
for
can.
Me? Can you make it for me?
No, I would never commit such blasphemy.
Is there some sort of microwave meatloaf?
My mom
on
often
here?
makes pasta because, that's what we eat. And then she'll bring extra for my 85-year-old boss. And he's always like so sad for me that he told me a couple weeks ago, it's such a shame you don't get to enjoy your mother's cooking. And I had to go in there for the bajillionth time because he doesn't always remember and be like, listen, man, my mother's cooking is the reason I don't enjoy my mother's cooking. And I told him about the microwave meatloaf and the microwave chicken breasts. And he was just like, does not compute. He's just eating like bow tie pasta with some sausage in it. And he's like, this is good. But yeah, no. It's not because you don't believe animals shouldn't be raised for food. Yeah, if you want to eat meat, you do you. I'm not going to raise and or slaughter anything, and I don't think I could be a part of that. Like, if I met somebody, and say I met Dan, and I'm like, yes, I love this guy, but also, he's a farmer, and he kills the cows and pigs. I struggle, when I watch Clarkson's Farm, and they raise all these pigs, and they're
season,
off to the slaughter, and
this season was hard to watch a little bit.
Yeah.
But just like normal people.
Oh, and McKen, I'm with you. My phone is so full of photos. I have to go through and delete old things all the time. I need to back it up, but Dan's taking the computer. I'm going to have time this week, but Dan's taking the laptop, so I can't do it. But I need to back it up and get stuff off my phone. I just haven't done it. Deep down, I really want to make you a quality, legit, good meatloaf. Oh, are you in the camp of, but you haven't tried my meatloaf?
I'd eat your meatloaf.
Meatloaf is nasty to me. We used to eat it all the time when I was a kid, obviously.
I liked it.
The idea of just a wad of meat? No. Is it possible to mess up pasta? Hey, Dan, is it possible to mess up pasta? What was the motto when my mom made pasta?
2 more minutes?
2 more minutes. My mom does not test the pasta. The timer goes off and she's like, pasta's done. No. Here's a pro tip for you guys. When you make pasta and the timer goes off, pull one noodle out and just taste it. See if it's soft enough, because it might be a little firm and you might want it a little bit softer, and then you'd have good pasta. So yes, it is possible. What are you guys going to do while in Michigan? Any plans?
Okay, so when I land, I gotta leave 5:30 in the morning. When I land in Detroit,
Thank you, Lady GD.
We're going to a concert an hour and a half later. So I'm going to go to a concert, and then that concert's gonna end at 10 or something like that, or whatever. And then we gotta drive 3.5 hours back to Alpena. So that we'll do that. And then Jess was telling me today is gonna be really hot when I'm there, and it's gonna be probably in the 90s, but it's today,
90s.
Today we had 10% humidity and they had 80. So it's gonna be like that. So I'm gonna probably spend some time in the swimming pool.
It's thick. Have you been there when it's been that kind of humid?
I don't remember.
You would remember if you had, because twice I've been to Jason's house where it's in the 90s with 90% humidity, and you're just
I don't think this early.
I could feel the air. Physically, I can feel it.
I don't think this early, because there's a time where I did go belly flop into the swimming pool. I know that comes every now and then. Someone will that'll pop back up on my social media, but I don't recall when I went and did that. I know Jamie left the pool open for me, so maybe it was in August or something when I was there. So no, I don't know if that I've been out there where I can see the water in the air. But so I'm gonna go out there and no, I don't think we have no plans. And then when we get there, plans just birth.
Yeah.
Right.
Fant says, isn't that al dente or whatever when it's a little crunchy? Pasta should never be crunchy.
Right.
Firm. Some people like it a little bit firm, but again, taste a noodle and see how you like it.
Means undente.
When I do pasta salad, I cook it a little more firm because it's going to go in the refrigerator and all that stuff. Chris says, I fully understand that you have no interest in eating the meat, but properly prepared quality meat is so good. I want to share the yumminess. I get that, and the only time I've ever really understood that, because I will eat fish maybe twice a year, very occasionally, at a place where I can see the water it came out of. I will not eat fish in the damn desert. That's disgusting, and no. I don't care where it came from or how quick you got it here. That is not fresh. Usually people say it about sushi or something like that. Oh my God, it melted in your mouth. I have never understood that phrase until I was in San Francisco and Nanda got a fish and it was this big. Eyeballs and tail were gone and it was breaded. And she's like, oh my God, you have to help me finish this. And I'm like, all right, I eat fish sometimes. I'll try it. When I tell you I ate half that damn fish, it was so delicious and fell apart in my mouth. I didn't even have to chew it. That I think my mouth is watering right now. I think about that fish. Like, I want to go back to San Francisco and have that fish again in that little diner that oversaw the water, and that's the water it came out of. Oh, man, that was good. That was good. Wait, is Crystal going to Michigan too? Will you remake the Midwesterners pronouncing California words? No, because she was too good at it because she used to live in Arizona. No, I'm not going to Michigan this time. I have been out there one time I went out with Dan. Somebody has to stay with the clouder of cats, so we generally tend to not travel together.
Yeah, I'm not.
And I have to go to work.
I'm not the most excited to leaving the cats alone during the time that you're at work because I parent a lot here, so
they'll be fine.
That stresses me out. But no, I'm gonna go see Jess and the gang and hang out and see everybody and bring some fun. I'm gonna go out there and bring some fun. Time to turn those frowns upside down.
Fabulous.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna definitely go out there and do that.
Yeah, Liz, last time I went to Jason's house, it was hard to breathe outside. Like, we didn't do outside things. It was just like thick and just, ugh. I can't handle all that.
I'll just go to the swimming pool. Like, I'll take my laptop out to the swimming pool. I'll just stay in the swimming pool. I'm going out there to like have a bunch of fun. Like, I'm like stressed out and like moody and like my stuff's not ready to go. And
but when you go, you always stress about going. But when you go, you always have the best time. And when you first come back, you're a little stressed about like what happened while you were gone. But you come back like refreshed. You need a vacation.
Right. Right.
And Liquidium says you aren't seeing everyone. You aren't seeing him, jerk.
Dude, that's not my fault. You like move. You're like further away now. You used to live like right by me, and then like you moved to like Hurricane Island.
Taya or Taya says, Dan, Crystal's hinting to a vacation in San Francisco.
Dude, San Francisco's the worst.
I enjoy it.
We can go.
I had a good time last time when I went with the girls, and we went to the little we went to Alcatraz. We went and had fish. We walked down that whole area, the pier, whatever, and did a little shopping and stuff there. And we went to a concert.
Ventura is kind of like a little mini area of that, and that's kind of
Thank you guys. I do see we did start the show and pause it. Like, we have pausing ability, so then I can fast forward through the commercial.
Nothing's happening.
We get to find out who the last person, even though I probably already know, but we get to find out, and I think we get to find out who's HOH. Shut your mouth. I gotta go.
That's fair.
Taya?
Okay.
Taya.
I probably like Taya with the dash. Taya,
I like that.
Probably like Taya. Taya. So okay, yeah. So
Taya.
I'm sure.
I think Taya.
I'll dig out the GoPro. I'll make a vlog when I'm out there. I'll go do some reconnaissance on this house that they're doing out there and stuff. So
you're gonna do the recon.
I'll check out. I'll go check out the money pit, and then what else am I gonna do out there? I probably watch. Hopefully Norway wins tomorrow, and John Carl and I can watch some finals when we're out there because we've been watching some World Cup stuff, and then just see the kids and hang out and go around the town, and I'm sure I'll go by the shelter and all the good stuff. And
I can't tell if they can see her.
No,
maybe over here. Hey, Millicent.
Kind of,
baby girl.
Here, I can just move the camera. My camera comes off. Here, hold on.
What are you doing?
So that's it. It was just like, it's been hard. It's been hard editing all these videos. It's like, it's a lot. It's a lot. You wouldn't believe how many comments we've gotten with all the love and stuff from Memphis, but it's just a lot. We've had a lot of stuff happen last year, so we're gonna go out there, blow off some steam.
Do you stand up?
And I'll be right back to this.
Do you stand up? No. She says, stop trying to make me stand up. Just pet me.
I just noticed Dan's shirt. Oh, thanks. I think Jess got this for me like a long time ago, a couple of years ago.
A what?
My shirt.
Yes.
But I shrunk back down. Oh,
I think I got that for you.
Did you get this for me? Was it you?
Yeah, it was your other girlfriend.
Oh, it was you. Yes. But I like shrunk back down into like
am I being too much for you?
My medium
Boo-boo!
size. Big hugs, Dan. Thanks.
Will you stand up for me?
Yes.
Come here, Topes.
My dream is to go to the UK. I think that's the UK. Oh, you should do it. Hi, friends. My little birds are out there, but I think they're. Oh, you can't see. Oh, that's not gonna help. They're done for the night. They're like in this little corner area over here, chirping. And the taco truck's out there.
It smells good. When I put my butter outside on the porch, I can smell the taco truck.
Smells good, yeah.
All right, I need to go make some food and watch some Big Brother.
All right, let's say hi to the cats before we go. Hi, Topo. I had to take Topo to the vet yesterday or the day before because he got this cut on his foot and then it got swollen and now I look at his toes all swollen.
You said it was looking better today.
It looks a little bit better today, so we got some antibiotics and He did not like going to the vet at all. He was not stoked on that. Millie's gone. There's your little toy pile. Nobody's on the cat tree. Everybody's in here. Hi, Rizzo. Hi, Riz. And Strippy Stripes. This Mama loves looking to see what I'm up to. Rizzo's sleeping in the hole. There's more cats. Where's Precious? Oh, they're probably sleeping on Blake's bed.
This one's up here.
Oh yeah, little Marshmallow's up here. Your little fluffers. Hi.
She does need a proper name. I don't like Marshmallow. Or like, it's too much of a mouthful and there's no good nicknames.
I don't know. I just been calling her my little sweetheart lately when she's not being
Oh,
bad.
even though she's a jerk.
Oh, she's sweet. She loves me. And then, oh yeah, over here is Lando. Lando. He's crashed out.
All right, all my surgery friends, because there's a lot of you. I hope everybody's recovery is going well. We won't see you guys for 2 more weeks.
Summertime means surgery.
Yes, apparently so.
Yeah, I will figure out a way to.
You say that every time, but
I do pretty good. I go live a lot. Okay.
I don't see you go live.
That's because I don't have it. I'll try my best.
Marsha, I don't like Marsha. Marshy, no. It doesn't feel good in my mouth. Squishamello Finkelstein, that's even longer than Marshmallow. So I have to entertain myself now. We can hang out in the Discord. Thanks to everybody for hanging out tonight. Thanks to those of you who baked along with me. That rarely happens anymore, so thanks for doing that. I'll post a picture of this how this turns out probably tomorrow. We'll cut a slice when it's good and firm and can photograph well. And that's all. Safe travels for Dan, and we'll see you guys on the 24th. We're going to try a chocolate roll again, Dan.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, and I think Husky Mom Brodigo said she's going to try to do it with us. We'll see if it turns out, because...
Hopefully it won't be hot that day.
I've tried other rolls besides pumpkin roll, and nothing has ever been successful besides pumpkin roll, so wish us luck. Beer and Beck says, no pressure to go live in Michigan. I don't know if I can handle the humidity. I would die. Now that I've experienced it, I'm like, you guys live with this. Oh, I said her name and she appeared. Oh, yes, we're going to try. Ooh, Short Dolphin, just know that I've made lots of rolls and only pumpkin roll has been successful. So right now, if you're not very experienced with baking, and I don't know your baking skill level, but if you're not very experienced with baking and you don't enjoy having fail recipes, I would not suggest you try it. But who am I talking? The first thing I ever made was cream puffs when I was 14, and that's not necessarily an easy thing to make. So, yeah, Husky Mom Brodigo says pretty much me too, yeah. Pumpkin roll, nailed it. I've been making pumpkin roll for decades. Love it. Let's try it in other flavors. Nope, this does not work. Like, the cake's always too dense, and this one is going to be a recipe from the Hershey's cookbook, and I've made Hershey's chocolate cake before, and it's really good. So I have high hopes. We'll see, but, you know, cautiously optimistic. I can follow a recipe pretty well. Oh, it's not about following the recipe. Following the recipe is the easy part. It's just they don't turn out good. I don't know. Husky Mom Brodigo, like, weigh in. I don't know. Something always happens. And it's not just like, oh, the cake cracked when I rolled it, because I could deal with that. Like, it's not pretty, but it tastes good. Like, we usually end up throwing them away. We've done lemon and chocolate several times, and they're just never good. So I'm hoping that a recipe from the Hershey's cookbook will bring us through this, Husky Mom Brodigo. They just don't taste good. The cake often is like dense and chewy, and not like moist and chewy, but like, oh, this isn't good. Like the flavor's off, and it's just not right. I don't want to eat any more of this. I would rather eat something that tastes good. I'll go make something else. So fingers crossed we can make this happen this time, and then we'll have a go-to chocolate roll recipe.
That'd be nice.
You can go back, Short Dolphin, if you search through the YouTube channel for like chocolate roll or lemon roll, you can see like what happened. Would it work with a box cake? Don't know. I have no idea, because I don't usually... I do sometimes make box cakes, but it's a different type of thing because it has to be thin, so I don't know what the proportions of a box cake would do. Go check out like the pumpkin roll recipe or any of the other rolls. You do it in a jelly roll pan, like a cookie sheet with sides, and then you have to roll it up. So I don't know if it would make too much cake to be able to roll, because I don't know what the proportions are. Yes, one time the cream wasn't right. Oh, Husky Mom Brodigo says, no, it does not work with a box cake. You got to do it from scratch. Yeah, the cream was just, oh, no, I don't even want to talk about the fails. I don't want to think about it again until the 24th when I'm like, oh crap, I got to make a chocolate roll, and then I stress out and hopefully it works. So that's all. I need to go watch Big Brother. We're 12 minutes in.
A topo is gray, not brown. And hooray
Yes,
for the
did someone say he was
successful
brown?
Hooray for the successful rocket landing. Oh yes, Lady JD was.
Oh yeah, not brown and white and not black and white. He's just dark gray. He doesn't have that like shiny silvery gray like Mooch had. It's just flat dark gray. He's not black. We made the topos, the magnet 3D printed magnets, and we struggled to find the right gray that was not shiny, because he's not. It's not black. We've got a black and white. We've got a couple black and whites. He's not black. Husky Bronico says we are going to be successful this time. I love your optimism, and I hope so. I really, really hope so. Dolly Parton has a really good cinnamon swirl cake. Oh, I bet her recipes are good. Good stuff. Okay, let's get out of here, Dan. Anything else to say?
No. Have a good night. Thanks for sticking with us.
You look like that's gonna fall off. It's like holding by the skin of its teeth, whatever that means.
Follow. There's lots of stuff I post on Instagram. I'll post in the Discord, and you'll see stuff for my travel, or you won't. We'll see.
Or you won't.
So I'll do my best. I always try to do my best for you guys. So okay.
Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Yep.
Somebody said earlier the phone stream worked really well. So as long as it's a static camera, this works well.
Okay. When I get back, I'll have us back up and running again. I promise. Yes. I hate letting you guys down. Like, it eats me up that anytime I have to cancel streams. So I don't mean to do that to you guys, but I promise I try my best. So I'll be back, and then. Yeah.
Do you need to eat? You look like you're fading or something.
Nope. Just on to the next. I've just been doing stuff all day. On to the next thing. On to the next thing. No, it's good. Life's good. Life's good. If you're alive, life's good. Remember that. So.
Liz says you do not let anyone down.
So. All right. I gotta go to the side. I gotta go to the side of the camera and say bye.
I don't even think you've ever blown me a kiss.
I don't know.
Bye, guys. Have a good weekend. Have a good next 2 weeks till the 24th.
Have a good day, or look for something before that. Bye.
Goodbye.